God damn, already? You're on the second one?
It's ASMR.
Stupid.
Okay, episode 2. I don't even want to drink this now. Where's your mouth been? Okay, guys, welcome back to episode 2 of Let Us Live podcast. The Let Us Live podcast, my bad.
Are we the only one?
Yeah.
You think we're the only one?
Yes, sir, we are. The one and only.
Are we really?
Yeah.
That's actually kind of cool.
You know what I hate? Hold on. When you try to make an Instagram name, right? I try to look up, like, to make the account Let Us Live.
Mm-hmm.
It's taken, but when you look it up, it's not taken.
Yeah, that's why I put Let Us Live podcast.
Yeah, but it's weird.
Like lettuce?
Yeah, let us. Oh, that would have been you.
You might be onto something, bro.
Stupid.
That might be our mascot, huh?
Alright, but shameless plug, Let Us Live on IG.
Oh, shit.
And all social media platforms.
Actually, it's Let Us Live podcast.
Yes.
Just fire me now.
Episode 1 is on SoundCloud, Apple Podcast, and YouTube. And this is the first video episode, which is episode 2. Number 2. So would you like to reintroduce yourself? Or do you think they know who you are after all?
Nah, I didn't even give him my real name.
It's Drewdreezy.
That's it.
Nah, but for real, it is Drewdreezy on IG.
I'm Andrew.
Snapchat, everything else. Okay, bro, the only person that'll get that actually, no. The only person that'll get that reference is no one who will name. But
Emily would get that.
and Jonah?
I don't know.
Jonah was there. It was us 4.
Okay, but the only other person other than
You gotta do that.
Emily.
It's Andrew.
Alright, but
You know who you are.
shameless plug, Drewdreezy on IG, follow me. Anyways. So yeah.
So how'd you feel about episode 1? How'd that go for you guys? Do you feel like you're less nervous now? Or are you more nervous because there's a visual aspect to it?
Never nervous, always ready.
Sheesh. He said born ready. He's Lance Stevenson, huh?
I'm your favorite player's favorite player. It's whatever.
What? But yeah, no, I think it's pretty cool. Like, it's cool, like, that there's a visual now. Yeah. No, but it's cool either way.
Yeah.
Like, it's just enjoyable with you two.
Okay.
Oh man, I have to be very PC.
Why?
We're not very PC, but I just can't say
The
stuff.
fuck is
No, you
PC?
can't.
Wait, what's
Politically
PC?
correct.
Oh, I don't give a fuck.
I can't say like my first thing was gonna be like. I can't say
Oh.
that. I mean, I can, but like.
I have no idea what you just said, but gotcha.
Yeah.
I do think that.
Pino, let us live, bro.
Oh,
say what we want.
You're so stupid.
No, but
Gotta do a plug, you know.
I mean, you could think like.
I could think that. I can't say it though.
I mean, you could just like be careful. You feel me?
That's.
But they should also
So
not.
sucks?
But
Is that
also,
the replacement?
also, this is good training for your mind because that shouldn't even be a part of your mindset.
Whoa, dude! Look at this man moving in the future.
Stupid. Okay, but like, what are we really talking about?
Okay.
So I have a list of stuff. Let's see. Do you guys want to talk about music first? No, let's not talk about music first. So this is a day later because someone went missing.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Drewdreezy went missing for 15 hours.
Who's
That
that?
is true.
Tell us why. What happened? Why
I
did
was
you go
just
missing?
tired.
From what? Tell
I
us.
don't know if I can say what I was doing on Tuesday.
Yeah, I know what he was doing on Tuesday.
See, I think I let you.
Shit.
Stupid. You're gonna have to mute that shit. Anyways. No, I mean, I was just tired, bro.
He was
I just trying to
supporting
sleep.
a friend
Yeah.
with their local business venture.
And I mean, the turnout was pretty cool. I mean,
Good for him.
hmm?
Good for him. I wish him the best, you feel me? But that's good for him, like for real.
Yeah, no. I mean, it's doing well though. Stupid.
You see what I'm saying?
He's a gang
No,
member.
but anyways, just as kind of like a recap, right? So like Tuesday night, I should say, helped a friend cook food, whatnot, do his little pop-up shop for his chicken sandwiches.
Damn, he's
I mean, the turnout was
little
cool.
pop-up.
I mean, he's starting out, but it is something, right? Like,
It was good.
it's something.
Like I said, good for him.
The turnout was cool. I mean, I mean, it was good for me because I kind of got like other experience doing something else, I guess.
You also got free food when I left.
A lot of free food,
Nice.
some good ass food, I will say. But
The place.
if you're listening and you know who you are, I know your motherfucking secret sauce now. So if I start trapping out the back door, that's on you. Anyways, nah, but I mean, I was fucking tired as fuck, so I don't know what else to say.
Yeah, you were gone
I
for like
just fucking slept.
16 hours,
Yeah, bro.
basically.
I was worried about him. I called his mom and went to his house. He didn't have his location on. I was just worried.
God damn, bro.
My fault. This water gonna be thirsty.
Oh.
The water got you thirsty. Okay.
No, actually though, since it's fresh in my mind, Tom Brady.
Okay, I'm about to say, where does he go?
This man, as well as he played tonight, right? Because Thursday night football, Tampa Bay and who'd they play? The Bears.
The Nick Foles Bears.
Yo,
Mr. 2-0 against Tom Brady.
Tom Brady was going off in the beginning, but not going off. I mean, he did okay.
He was
I don't know if
being
y'all
Tom
watched the game,
I did.
but
I did not.
I mean,
No, I did all.
you can never count out Nick Foles. Am I right? It's whatever though. He got it from
You're
Philly.
just saying that because you're
He got it from Philly. It's whatever.
Yeah, but guess what? He won the Super
No,
Bowl
but
and
I
they
don't
traded him.
know if you saw the end though. Like Khalil Mack was all over Tom Brady, but
Yeah,
like
I know.
the whole fucking like that show's bad.
He was bullying that first round pick for
Yeah.
the Bucks.
But
He's like
no, you
360
see the end
pounds.
though where Tom Brady like he didn't even know what fucking down it was.
It was third down.
It was fourth down.
It was fourth down.
He threw
thought
an
it was third.
incompletion, and he thought it was third down. Like he basically fucked up the game.
To
Like
win-
he lost the
yeah,
game
to
for sure.
win the game, he's like,
Yeah.
it's fourth now, right? And he was like, nah, it was turnover. It was turnover. on
I
that.
seen this one clip on Twitter. He's like screaming. Is that what that was?
No,
Yeah,
no.
but he was yelling.
I think no, that's because like his O line was getting fucked up, bro.
Mhm.
Like as good as they are, I guess. Like they couldn't stop the Bears D line. Like they were just fucking getting through. Oh, you fucking
No, you're good. I just wanted to double check. You're fine.
no, because it pops up on the video.
Yeah, but you're getting distracted. No one else is. Go ahead.
I fucking hate you. Anyways, you're gonna have to cut that shit. Anyways,
Keep it.
no, like they're just getting pressure on him all night. Like he could not fucking stand in the pocket and throw at all. So it's just, yeah. I mean, low key, like I feel like Tom Brady could have did better, but his O line kind of lost him the game. For being honest.
And they basically a new team, right?
He's the newest piece, and they got new running backs and like a new
Yeah.
right tackle. But that kid's like the top prospect at that position.
Oh, I don't watch football like that, so.
He can jump out of a pool, like a 4-foot pool, and land up like easy.
How old is he?
20 or something.
I don't know. Hey, but I mean on the Bucks though, Vita Vea. I don't know if y'all know him, but
He's good.
shout out Milpitas High. No, for real though, he's a local kid.
Where's that?
I can look him up for you, but
He's a
his name was Vita Vea. He
tackle.
hooped at the Milpitas 24
He's
on
small.
Calaveras. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I think you were there.
Yeah, I remember.
Wow, dude.
I don't know
You were a
but
celebrity.
all right, good story though. You remember that Samoan dude with the glasses who like tried to start shit with me?
Not the left hand or the not left hand?
Not left hand. He doesn't really hoop. He's a little thicker.
Whoa.
I don't know if you were there. You were there.
Yeah.
He follows PC fit.
That's his
The
family.
beard, right?
Yeah, that's his family. But
I remember that.
let me show you a picture though because I'm pretty sure you've seen him. Because I don't know if you remember when, like it was that dude with the glasses, and then it was like some other tall ass like.
They just had hella big ass dudes, right?
Yeah. I mean they're also Samoan. They're gonna be big, you know, like tall.
Big.
Stupid.
They must stretch him out.
Thank you.
But no, but he it's crazy though because he is a local kid, which is
Yeah.
you know it's cool. Like
Where do you go to college?
Washington,
Oh, that's
Same.
why.
same college as what the fuck's his name? Nate Robinson.
How
This
did
dude,
he come to you? I know who that is. I remember when he was drafted.
Yeah, I seen him.
yeah. So I mean it's pretty cool. He's on the Bucks. He's been doing pretty good. I mean he has a defensive presence almost always. So
Mm-hmm.
I mean shout out him.
I mean, no one else on that D line is.
Huh?
No one else on that D line is gonna have a
Oh.
presence. Huh? What did you think I said?
No, anyways, but
He's
yeah, I
like,
mean.
huh?
Stupid. Nah, but I mean, he been doing pretty good. So I mean, hopefully, like gyms open up next summer, and we can hoop. That way, he can hoop again. Cause You know I'm trying to cook.
You're like, dude, you're trying to cook, Mo just run into you.
He said, "Hey."
The way football players play basketball, you're just gonna get pushed and like bumped.
That's just annoying as fuck.
You're like, that's not fair. You play football.
No, but on the topic of football though, I mean, it's whatever. But the Eagles beat the Niners.
That was some bullshit, bro. We had Nick Mullins.
We had Carson Wentz.
You're gonna compare our backup quarterback to your starting? I mean, he's trash anyways. They got to start Jalen Hurts anyways.
All right, but we still won though.
By what? Like what, 5 points? 5 points, right?
I think so. I mean,
25.
But you'd still expect the Niners to win though.
Not with our second and third string.
You don't think so?
Nah.
I mean,
I read a thing the other day. Jimmy G's like 26-5, or the Niners are 26-5 with Jimmy G, and like 3 and like 20 or some shit without him.
Holy shit, for real? In what, the past 2 years or 3 years?
Since he's been there, yeah.
So probably what, the past 2 years? 3 years.
3, yeah.
Yeah.
He came October 2017.
But he was hurt the first year,
right?
He
played 4 games the first season with us. That was toward the end, and then the next year he tore his ACL at Kansas City.
Yeah.
And then we lost that Super Bowl.
Patrick Mahomes.
Fuck that guy. He's having a kid.
I know. People are hella mean to him and his wife, bro. Well,
I think they're mean to him because
they're getting married.
I thought they were already married.
No, I think he proposed.
Yeah.
He proposed like a few weeks ago. Yeah.
I think they're mean to him because like the way they kept making fun of him, saying he sounded like Kermit the Frog. But Mr. Kermit the Frog got half $500 million.
But I mean, like here's the thing though, right? And it's like.
Yeah.
I mean, like, here's the thing, though, and, like speaking of, like, Patrick Mahomes, right, you start to talk about, like, Lamar Jackson and shit, but when you kind of compare them, like, you can't really put Lamar Jackson in the conversation with like, Aaron Rodgers and, like, Drew Brees and Russell Wilson, like...
I mean, not yet. He's only 22.
Yeah, but, I mean, you can say the same thing about Patrick Mahomes.
He got a chip, though.
No, but that's what I'm saying, like, they kind of have almost the same amount of seasons under the belt. I think Patrick Mahomes has a year more because he didn't play.
Lamar was a rookie last year.
2 years ago.
No, last year.
No,
because he was on Madden this year.
No, it was 2 years ago.
He was on Madden this year, right? Or last year? Last year. No, Mahomes was on last year.
Mahomes was on last year.
Remember?
Yeah.
I fucking suck.
I didn't buy. This is the first year I didn't buy Madden. I was tempted, but I'm waiting.
No, see, Lamar Jackson was a rookie. He got drafted in the 2018 NFL draft.
Whoa. Oh, wow. So it's his third year.
So this is his third year.
I mean, just look up his stats and I'll say, like...
Yeah. But I'm saying Mahomes, his whole first year, he didn't play.
He sat under Alex Smith.
Which, I mean, if I'm being honest, like, just kind of going back to that, I kind of wanted Alex Smith on the Eagles because there's rumors he was going to go to the Eagles, but then we got the whole...
Dude, he got so lucky. He almost lost his leg.
Yeah.
He had, like, 40-plus
It's kind of crazy he's still playing. Or he's trying to play, right?
They said... where he got hurt is the exact same spot that I forgot his name, but he also played for the Redskins. He had the same injury at the same spot, same time.
Is it worse than like Sean Livingston?
I would say it's about the same, but Sean Livingston fucking tore basically every fucking tendon in his knee, though. That shit.
Well, they were gonna amputate Alex Smith's leg.
So he's lucky.
Very.
Yeah. No, he's lucky to even be able to fucking play.
He still gets his contract.
Walk too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but like Mahomes was drafted 2017, so
1 year.
He didn't play the entire season though. I think he only played in the preseason that first year.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like they have the same experience. I don't know about age or nothing. I don't know if they're the same age, but it's kind of like you look at it and it's like Patrick Mahomes for sure. I don't know if it's because like the team's better, which I don't think so, because I think they both kind of have as good wide receivers.
Well, Tyreek Hill runs a 4.2.
All right, but what's
Marquise,
his name? Hollywood Brown.
Brown.
Hollywood Brown on the fucking Ravens.
Yeah, but other than that, he has what? Willie Snead.
Bro,
Willie Snead
is he not consistent though?
Willie
He's
Snead?
reliable.
Willie. You sound like Mickey Mouse here.
No, but he's reliable though. Like he has reliable.
I guess so. Like if Hollywood Brown gets double teamed, he can like get some yards. But who else do they have? They need to start J.K. Dobbins, bro.
You think so?
Yeah.
Just because of size?
Yeah. Like let's put Mark Ingram for like the short yardage.
I can see that. No, but like that's my thing is like as good as Lamar Jackson is, and I don't mean to come off as like a Lamar Jackson hater or whatever the fuck, right? But he's still an elite quarterback, but I don't think you can put him in that tier.
You think he's elite already?
I think he's elite for sure. But not like he's not like top tier. Like he's gonna go down with like best quarterbacks like ever. Mm-hmm. But I think Mahomes can be that. Whereas like Lamar Jackson still has a ways to go to get to that.
But Lamar proved that he like when he came out to like the scouting combine, he was like, I'm not a running back. I'm a quarterback, and he proved that last year. Like he was just staying in the pocket, making the passes he needed. So I think the more he plays, like actual, like as a quarterback, like staying in the pocket and running second, I think he'll get better because he's already improving.
No, yeah.
So I can see them going like the next 15 years AFC Championship against Pat Mahomes.
Yeah,
just
I can
like
see
one
that.
or the other, whoever's.
But my thing is that like I don't think he'll get over that hump where he'll really be able to compete with Mahomes. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe, but. If he can outscore him, so it doesn't really matter. Like if he can just rack up hell yards on a defense.
Yeah, I mean, I really think the only like I don't know. I mean, I guess we'll see if that Chiefs team can stay together though for years and years. Like that's Super Bowl on Super Bowl.
Well, Honey Badger's
dynasty.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Honey Badger's 29.
He's still got a hell of years in him though.
Yeah. Maybe.
Yeah. Because, I mean...
But it matters when his contract's up. Like, he's going to want hella money.
Honestly, though, if he never went to the Cardinals, like, if he went to a better team off rip, like, after the draft, he'd for sure be in there as, like...
He was one of the players from LSU that kept having, like, drug test problems.
Yeah.
He kept, like, smoking weed stuff.
Yeah, but it's kind of like, in today's day and age, like, I don't think you can really, like... I don't think that matters.
I mean, tell Josh Gordon that dude didn't play like 4 seasons because he couldn't stop smoking weed.
No,
and if he stayed off of that, he'd be the best receiver.
That's what you were telling me about, right?
Yeah,
with the jersey number
tattooed on the back.
Yeah. But it's kind of like in that aspect, like it's like fuck, dude. Like that's kind of sad how that went because he went from being debatably top 3 wide receivers in the whole league to like what he's doing now. Like he's for sure like. He can rack up yards.
He's on Seattle right now.
But it's just kind of like he's not that go-to guy no
more. I think with Seattle, him and DK are a perfect match.
For sure. But
they have Tyler Lockett too.
But if you're the team, if you're going up against him and DK, like you're doubling DK and not Josh Gordon.
Yeah, but Josh Gordon proved that he can make crazy catches still because he's only I think he's like 26.
But I don't. He's not in his prime no more. He's for sure going like
I think he's.
I think he's declining now.
Declining?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, given his decline is still like some players' prime. Yeah, for sure. But
I think if he wins a ring, his legacy is different.
You think so?
Like if Seattle somehow wins a ring.
Honestly, though, I feel like it's kind of like the same thing with like the whole LeBron thing. Like, if he would have stayed in Cleveland and, like, if he could have, like... Because he was making a difference every game for sure. He was the only player, like, scoring for them. He was the only player putting up yards, like...
You mean points?
No, like actually performing, like, in his position.
Are you talking about LeBron? You said
LeBron. No. Josh Gordon. Like, comparing the two, right?
Oh, okay.
It's, like, they're in similar situations, right? Where, like...
They're both on shitty Cleveland teams.
Exactly. I mean... fuck me. No, anyway... But like I feel like his legacy could have been so much like different if he didn't have those like whole drug test problems and whatnot.
Yeah, but also Josh Gordon had freaking Johnny Manziel as his quarterback for a while.
Oh boy.
Okay, but I mean like you can kind of have the same argument for like AJ Green. Like Andy Dalton's a solid quarterback.
I think AJ Green's career is kind of like Calvin Johnson's. He has a decent quarterback, but he would be so much better in a different system.
You think so?
Like Calvin Johnson would be playing right now if he didn't play with the Lions. He only retired because they went 0-16 and couldn't win anything.
Well, I mean, he was also worried about like injuries and shit, which I mean, it's understandable with the whole like CTE situation and whatnot going on.
I'm not gonna risk my body if I'm on a team that can't win a game.
Yeah, but it's also kind of like at that point, like you look at other leagues right now where like there's like top tier players requesting trades, like, and they're not asking for it, they're demanding it, and they're getting that shit because they can, you know?
Yeah.
And I think, like, if Calvin Johnson came into the league a little bit later and he's, like, playing in today's like NFL, he probably could have done that.
They kept comparing him to like the next best thing to Jerry Rice.
No, honestly, if Calvin Johnson was still playing today, I think he would have gone down as the best wide receiver. And that's like I'm not even trying to like cap or like.
He has the best name too, Megatron. That's a dope ass name.
Stupid. No, but like I'm seriously not even trying to cap or like just try and say something controversial like that like. Yeah. For what he was doing with his size with Matthew Stafford, bro, like for sure would have gone down as the best quarterback. Imagine him with someone like Aaron Rodgers.
Wide receiver.
Or fucking wide receiver, my fault. No, but
yeah, if
imagine him with someone like Aaron Rodgers or Drew Brees who like, you know, they can get you the ball consistently and not put you in situations where I'm just fucking throwing a Hail Mary just to see if you can get it because of your size.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because that's, I mean, if we're being honest, that's what fucking Stafford was doing with him most games, where it's like,
he was like
third down, fourth down situations. I'm just fucking throw it up to you. Let me see if you can get it, even though you're double teamed. You know?
Yeah, he made the most insane catches.
Yeah. So, I mean, I think he had the potential to be the best wide receiver in the game, but we'll never know. You know?
I could see him going in the Hall of Fame, though, just off, like, records he broke. I think he's the closest that came to, like, Jerry Rice's records.
I don't think that NFL would let him, though. Like, I don't think they would, like, advocate for that shit. Maybe. Just because of, like, how... I feel like him leaving the game kind of, like, not sparked the whole CTE thing, but it kind of got, like, a spotlight on it. And then once, like, Andrew Luck and all other primetime players started kind of...
That's crazy. He retired early.
Bro, he retired mid-game. Like, he was already injured. He wasn't playing, don't get me wrong. But if I'm not mistaken, it was
I think he told him at the beginning of the game.
He told him, like, right before the game, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I mean, I feel some type of way about Andrew Luck. I'm not going to cap because I think he could have been up there with, like, top 5 quarterbacks all time.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
I was watching a video the other day of him getting, like, hit by everybody. Mm-hmm. And he's just like, hey, man, good hit. Oh, he was, like, complimenting him.
Nah, but he was for sure.
Yeah, Stanford.
Oh, wow. You know who else went to Stanford? Christian McCaffrey.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think he was going to be anyone because I remember like I don't watch college football like that. I'm not even gonna lie, but I remember watching a few Stanford games just because like it was fucking something that was on, right? And that man was fucking returning punts. He was running. He was doing basically fucking everything. He was catching shit. Like
I think every season he was there, he got over 2,000 all-purpose yards.
Yeah, and it's like. I didn't ever think it was gonna
crazy.
Like I didn't ever think his name was gonna be shit until like he actually started playing with the Panthers, which
him and Cam were great together though.
No,
Cam can run and also he can ditch it to him.
Yeah, for sure. But I think Cam relied on him a little bit too much, like to bail him out. You know?
I mean, who did he have on his team? He had Calvin and Benjamin.
Greg Olsen was a good
bailout. He got hella fat, but Greg Olsen also. Older.
Yeah,
but then he got. Yeah.
But I think Greg Olsen still had reliable hands, like Brent Selleck. Like as slow as Brent Selleck was, right? As you know, he's on my Eagles and whatnot. Like he still had like good hands for his age.
His brother was good too.
Who?
Garrett Selleck.
Oh yeah.
He retired last year. You're fine.
Okay. No, it's okay. What were you talking about?
All right, so and we are back.
What were we talking about?
I got a game with a no motherfucking video. Your favorite president.
Bro, I can't believe you said that. You guys want to talk about that? Did you watch that video?
I googled it. I mean, before we started this, and I saw it, but
yeah, basically he was like, "Oh, it's your favorite president." Yeah, like he was like a YouTuber. Back at it again. You know what I'm saying? He's like, "It's your favorite president."
Hit that motherfucking like button.
No, I mean, but if we're being honest, though, like.
What was he your favorite president?
No, I mean, if we're being, like, obviously, like, I'm not a Trump supporter or nothing like that, right? But I could care less if you are. But it's kind of like, I don't know, I'm not really into, like, the whole political thing. I know it can change a lot, but, like, I don't know. I've just never looked into it too much myself.
Yeah, I think this year is the first time I'm trying to get into it. And also I learned if you vote for anybody but Biden or Trump, it's not going to do anything.
Oh yeah, that's usually how it is. Usually, anybody outside of the Democratic and Republican Party,
they're like, I'm voting for
Kanye. They're
Kanye.
never really gonna win.
But like, that's not gonna make a difference.
Okay, but like, actually, now that you bring up Kanye, like,
that's his favorite.
He dropped some merch.
I saw he kept putting it over the people.
No, but honestly, like when you think about, I don't know if y'all saw it, but like when Kanye first brought up that he was gonna run for president, or whatever, like people were saying like, oh, like if you're voting for Kanye, you're basically like voting for Trump. because
he endorsed
they
Trump.
share like the same ideology that
exactly.
But he drew the line when it was about abortion or something like that.
Yeah, because I think because that's around the same time where he was all like, oh yeah, I almost aborted what's his name? North, right? And it's kind of like
I forgot.
and I mean like I get it and whatever like, but it's kind of like I guess in a sense that does make it true because everyone knows Kanye won't win that shit, right?
Yeah.
Like Kanye for sure, like he might get a few thousand votes here and there just because of his following, but it's kind of like that's all votes that could have gone towards like.
It's kind of like when what year is that? When was the last election? 2016. Like when Hillary and Trump were going against each other, people wrote in fucking
Harambe.
Yeah, Harambe.
Yeah, I remember that.
Hey, R.I.P. Harambe. Anyways, continue.
But yeah, like, and like they wrote Hennessy, things like that. It's like
that's just a waste of
like it's a joke. It was a joke to them because everybody thought Trump wasn't gonna win.
Yeah.
And then like I think like Hillary got the popular vote or something.
Yeah.
But then like it doesn't work out that way, and we all know that.
It's all based off
the electoral vote, which every state has a different.
And in reality, I don't think people want a woman president. I don't think.
You feel like they're not ready to accept a woman as president?
I think there's too many. How do I say it? Too many
misogynistic men.
Yeah, and that usually comes from like older men too, especially how they were raised, and it really depends on where you're raised. Because like here in California, for the most part,
people respect women.
Yeah, people are pretty respectful of women.
I don't think it's like the whole respect aspect though. I think
I almost got it.
Because stupid. No, because I even okay, like, and this might sound bad, right? But like even if you're born in like a southern state, like a lot of people that I know who are like from southern states, like they respect women. Like their mother is the most important person in the family. Like,
but see, the way they see it is that's their mother. They don't view it as like, oh.
Wait. No. Wait, okay, continue. Because like, I think I know what you're going to say.
Like, let's say, like, his sister or his mom or something, that's his mom and sister. Yeah. And if I view them and it's like, oh, that's not my mom or sister, I don't care. Yeah.
No, but, like, my thing is it's, like they're important aspects to, like, the household, right? But like, in southern states, I feel like it's kind of like the dad's the leader of that household, which, I mean, I guess it kind of comes down to, like who really leads in like relationships and things like that. Like exactly.
Like the breadwinner, I guess?
Yeah, in a sense. Which I think, like, to your guys' point, right, like in California, like, I feel like it's kind of like 50-50 men, women, like, they're the same.
Like in the household and respect level.
Yeah. Which I get in southern states it can be different where like the man's like the fucking leader.
Like the man's the man.
Yeah, but I feel like it's not necessarily a respect aspect, but it's more or less like a structure aspect. Like you grow up like being raised as like, yeah, the man is he's the breadwinner, he does everything for the family, whereas the mother is like the support system or whatnot.
Yeah. Like
which I think
for the kids at home.
Yeah, which I mean, like, I guess that ideology isn't bad.
I mean, like Mexican families are kind of like that.
Yeah, but
like your mother is more caring for you. She's there for you no matter what. And your dad's like, I'm gonna be hardworking and.
Well, they both could be like that though.
Yeah, I'm saying like traditional. I feel like. It's
but that's what I'm saying is it's kind of like I think regardless of like what state you grow up in now or like where you live, I feel like a lot of that's changing. To where it's not really like that anymore, but in some states it's taking longer to progress.
Yeah.
So.
But I do think, not gonna say never, but whoever thinks blank is gonna teach their kids blank. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it'll never go away, and that's just the reality of it.
Yeah.
So it's all about being able to really get someone's attention that that's not okay. Mm-hmm. You know. Because then I think a woman should have the opportunity to be a president, to be anything that she wants to be. But a lot of America don't see it that way. Yeah.
Which, I mean, like, if we go back to it, right, I mean, like, I pulled up the numbers. Hillary got 65 million votes. I mean, with some change, right? It was almost 66 million votes. Trump got 63, basically. Mm-hmm. But the thing is that it's just like Trump had more electoral votes because he won more states.
Yeah, because each state has a certain amount of electoral votes.
Yeah, exactly. Which, I mean, I guess like some people could say like that system's flawed, whatever.
I think California has like what, 3 or something like that.
California has one of the most electoral votes, if not the most. I think.
Well, she won that one, right?
Yeah.
No, California mostly votes blue.
Yeah, California historically is Democratic, which I think one of the other biggest swing states is also Texas, which, if I'm not mistaken, Trump won. Texas has a lot of electoral votes.
Mm-hmm. It's like the major states.
Which I mean, swing states in a sense is like, you know, the states that a lot of presidential candidates look to win because of the amount of votes they get, right? So I don't know. I don't like the whole system of like the electoral votes and whatnot. I don't know how y'all feel about that, but like popular vote, I think should kind of be the deciding factor.
I think it should be more impactful.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're the most popular candidate, you should win, I guess.
It's like,
it makes the most sense.
It's like the NBA All-Star game, you know?
Mm-hmm.
The popular vote. It's not as impactful, but it's more impactful.
Yeah, but also, like, I mean, if we're comparing the two, like, I feel like even, I don't know, because I feel like even with the NBA All-Star game, like, that shit's kind of flawed, too. Because it's like, I mean,
it's popularity
for myself, right? Like,
Oubre,
yeah. I mean, I'd advocate for Oubre to be in the All-Star, which...
But I think it's also...
He will one day.
It's based off stats, though, as well, I think. Like, there's an aspect of...
That's about team record, also.
Yeah, but it's also kind of like
that's kind of stupid, though, the team record
People were voting for fucking Bowman.
Huh?
People were voting for Bowman, bro. Like, people were voting for Taco Fall.
Like, it's kind of like... I think the fans vote the starting five, and then the coaches pick the bench. And I think that's respectful enough.
I don't know, you can be like on the trash team of the NBA, but like if you're balling out on that team.
Okay, if it's like Kevin Love, when Kevin Love was on the Timberwolves, he deserves the All-Star spot.
Yeah.
But if his team obviously didn't get these records, but if he was like, by the All-Star break, he was like, what, 14 and what?
Probably like 12 or 13 or something.
Yeah, like let's say that was his record. If he's above 500, he should get it.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like points and rebounds.
Oh no! Like he's hit,
like 14 and 30 or something.
Yeah, like his record. Like if they're below 500, it should have an impact. Because if you're throwing up empty numbers, then it's just like you're playing for yourself.
But what if he's the one that's getting them the wins?
Then that's what it comes down to. But you don't get rewarded for not winning.
I mean, it's not his fault. Everybody else around him is trash.
I mean, actually,
his teammates better.
To your point, right? Like Bradley Beal. Like, as much as people say he should have been an All-Star, like he for sure should have been. But I guess like people have that argument of like he was for sure playing for himself because as much as he is like an offensive All-Star, like on the defensive end, he's hurting his team. You know, everyone knows like he's not helping his team defensively.
Well, especially this year, it was throwaway year for them.
Yeah, but, and I think that's like that kind of like what's the word I'm looking for? That kind of like supports your like movement of like
Same thing with Lavine. I think he could have been All-Star because every year since he's been drafted,
he's improving.
Exactly, and he's on a team-friendly contract. That's why I fuck with you. Exactly. We going to the top, baby. 2021 is our year.
I mean.
They hit 24 wins.
I think Zach Lavine is there. I think the coach was a problem for sure.
Oh yeah.
But regardless, I think Zach Lavine already has the years under his belt. And we're back. Anyways, sorry we had to take a little break. I need to get some motherfucking snacks. Anyways, back to what I was saying though. I think Zach Lavine has enough years under his belt where he has a solid teammate in Lauri Markkanen where he should be able to lead the Bulls to more wins than fucking a 20 win or 22 win subpar season, right? Which, I mean, as much as we can blame the coach, like, if you're putting Bradley Beal, if you're putting Zach Lavine in the same All-Star conversation as like Bradley Beal or like other All-Star caliber teams and players, I think he should be able to carry a team to more wins than that, you know?
Well, in his defense, we've never been healthy.
And I think that's one of the biggest things that's like detrimental to like his all-star case. Like,
I guess.
How can you expect to be an all-star
Same
when
thing
you're
as Devin
playing?
Booker. Not Bo Booker. Booker.
No, but I think Devin Booker's more consistent.
No, but record-wise, just bad. He got in, right? He got in, right? Because who was hurt? Someone was hurt.
I forgot who was hurt, but he got in though.
I think that's when that whole debate about the record thing we talked about.
Yeah.
Because you said Lavine had better stats and should have been above him or something like that.
Because Ingram got in.
But in Ingram's defense, I think Ingram has always been an all-star. He just never had the opportunity to really like
usage.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't get the ball. And he improved a lot.
But before LeBron was even on the Lakers, he still didn't get the usage.
I think he was still trying to find his role though, before LeBron.
And that's the coach's job though.
Yeah, but also Luke Walton, trash as fuck.
He's a Kings coach now, so I'm not cool.
Honestly, the Kings should at least be winning 25.
Well, they not fired. Vlade Divac left. I don't know if they fired him, but he left.
I could have sworn he got fired, but yeah.
I mean, who knows what the Kings will do? They could have had Luka. They could have had Trae Young. Well, it wouldn't make sense.
Okay, but I think that's on the owner though, because what's the owner's name? Fuck, I forget his name. But the owner's kind of trash too, because I think he has too much of a say in like the whole like operations and whatnot. So
who did they draft?
Fuck, dude, they drafted Marvin Bagley, who was a good pick.
But after that,
I forget, dude. Their fucking draft picks have actually been horrible.
De'Aaron Fox,
I feel he's Hield. Yeah, I was thinking Buddy Hield. De'Aaron Fox.
Bogdanovich, or whatever his name is, however you say it, because there's two of them.
Bogdanovich, whatever.
Yeah.
Is that his name?
No.
It's like Bogdanovich.
Bogdanovich?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Bagley. Giles?
Let's see.
Holmes?
Alright, so kind of like as we're going through it, 2009, they picked Tyreek Evans, which,
That's a good pick.
I mean, it was a good pick, right?
But they moved him to small forward after his point guard. After his rookie year when he's playing point guard. I don't know what the Kings are doing.
Yeah.
They ruined his career, basically, to be honest.
After him, honestly, like when you look at these two picks back to back, they probably could have had a contender season, because right after him, they picked up DeMarcus Cousins.
With the fifth pick, right?
DeMarcus Cousins and Whiteside.
But Whiteside wasn't Whiteside right now.
He was a really raw prospect, if we're being honest.
He's like, what, 7'2"?
Is he?
He's 7.
I thought he said.
He's for sure 7 foot. And then afterwards, they picked up Biombo. They picked up some dude named Tyler.
Biombo. The Hornets did.
Kings picked Bismack Biombo 7th.
Unless they traded him.
Probably.
They picked him 7? What year is that?
2011.
That's crazy. Isn't that Kyrie's year?
But they traded him to the Hornets.
That's
The
Kyrie's
Kings. The Kings gave the Hornets gave the Kings Jimmer Fredette, which I think we all know how that went.
It's a good pick.
Yeah,
his college career.
He's a fucking legend in China.
But his college career, maybe one of the biggest names.
Yeah, but I mean, if you look at that though, like just those three coming out of college, like Tyreek Evans, DeMarcus Cousins, and Jimmer Fredette. That's a good ass trio right there. Like just in terms of like how well they'll pair up with each other, right? I mean, I didn't even know they fucking had that trio, but if we're being honest.
Well, then they had Isaiah Thomas too.
Yeah,
Draft.
raw prospect still, right? Coming out of college, he wasn't Isaiah Thomas who he is now.
If you have
but
great player development people in your team, then you'd be fine.
Well,
to like fix, like mold those prospects.
Yeah.
Yeah. That didn't happen with Whiteside until he went to the Heat and he wanted to get his 2K mod player
his rating up. And then we fast forward a little bit, 2 years. 2013, they pick up Ben McLemore with the 7th pick.
Drewdreezy.
He was decent.
He was very athletic though. You know.
I just don't think that really translates though. Like you can be athletic.
Who'd they take him over?
Fuck, dude, I would have to look it up honestly.
Wait, what pick was it?
7th.
In 2013?
2013.
Is that Ben Simmons' draft?
So just to kind of put into perspective who they missed out on, right? Who got picked after him? Steven Adams got picked that same year. Giannis got picked that same year. Who, given Giannis overseas player, you don't really have much
He was
film
very
on him.
small.
He was. Schroeder got picked that year.
Yeah, he should have won 6 Man of the Year.
Gobert got picked that year. So, I mean, a lot of those people, overseas players, can't really do much with that, right?
Yeah, but that's when you take a risk. Take a chance.
2014, like, just looking at it right now, they picked Nick Stauskas, which, I mean, he was a pretty good player for OKC for a while.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like or was he on OKC? I could have sworn he was on OKC. Why am I thinking of someone else? Blazers. But he was a solid role player, right? He knew his role. He did what he had to do in the NBA when he was in the NBA. So, I mean, 2014, I don't think was that strong of a draft, if I'm not mistaken.
No, Wiggins?
Lavine. Yeah, Lavine was 2014. Which...
Full circle.
Huh?
Full circle, bro.
Stupid. But no, from what I remember, I don't think 2014 was that strong of a draft. 2015, they picked Willie Cauley-Stein, which, I mean, we don't really got to say nothing about him, in all honesty.
You know he goes to the Philippines in the summers?
The fuck, for real?
Mm-hmm.
Why? Is he Filipino?
I don't think so, no.
Oh, what the fuck? He just goes just to fucking go?
I think I forgot who told me. My friend, Chris Corpus, shout out you. He told me that, like, because he was on the Warriors. Like, he goes to the Philippines during summer and, like, fucking does poetry or some shit. Like,
holy shit, for real?
so I don't know. I don't think he works on his game
as much.
I don't know.
He works on his.
I mean, I guess it's kind of evident.
Bro.
Anyways,
Pretty obvious.
skip 2016 because they ended up picking up someone who.
He's so cute.
I mean, I don't even know who the fuck they were. 2017 though, they picked up De'Aaron Fox, who's for sure their franchise point guard. If they don't pay him this season, he's gone. Because I know he was looking for a max. And they picked up Zach Collins, who honestly, Zach Collins could have been something. I think he could have been something.
Well, they traded him.
Exactly. But I think he could have been, like, if we're comparing him to today's game, like, I think he could have been, like, kind of like Montrezl Harrell, where he kind of just brings that energy to a team because he kind of has that same energy to him. Maybe he needed to work on his game a little bit because he for sure would have just been a role player. But I think he kind of brings that same energy in a sense where he's kind of like, if you need, not necessarily a bucket, but if you need, like, a pick-me-up late in the game, I think he could have given that to them.
Wait, Zach Collins?
Zach Collins.
Not John Collins.
No, Zach Collins.
The one on the Blazers.
Yes.
Okay. Well, he got hurt.
Yeah.
So who knows what he's gonna be? He's a pretty good big man.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Now, I mean, when I bring up these 2018 picks, you might have something to say about it. But they picked up Marvin Bagley. Obviously, I think, you know, a lot of teams missed out on Michael Porter Jr. that year.
I think Wendell Carter Jr. is better than Marvin Bagley.
Holy shit, bro.
Because he hasn't had a healthy season yet. He's a better defender. He's a much better, well-rounded player. It's just that Bagley, however you say it, can, like, push the ball up. That's about it. That's the biggest thing he has on him.
But I think that's bigger right now in basketball. Is like you're looking for those centers who can not only handle the ball but also shoot and kind of just like take over when needed.
Yeah, but like you said, it's the coaching problem with Chicago.
Yeah.
And Billy Donovan did what he did with the Thunder this year. You never know what it could be.
Yeah.
And based off how Bam is playing with the Heat, people are saying that WCJ could do that too. So you never know because he was getting Al Horford comparisons on draft day. So if he could become the slightest glimpse of Al Horford,
like prime Al Horford though, like Hawks Al Horford.
But even if he was Al Horford right now, you know, it's better than anything else.
But
to be honest,
not even I knew this. Gary Trent was their 37th pick
to the Kings.
To the Kings in
And he got traded.
2018. Yeah.
The boy, Gary Trent. You up next, Gary Trent. Don't get it twisted. You coming for Kelly Oubre's spot, and you gonna get all the honeys, all right? You see all those honeys liking Kelly Oubre's photos, and by honeys I mean dudes. Check those comments. Andrew's in them, and basically you're up next. Don't you worry about it. I'm a cop a jersey.
Stupid. No, but just to put it into perspective, right? Marvin Bagley with the 7th pick, Doncic with the 3rd pick. Imagine what the Kings could have been with Doncic instead of De'Aaron Fox, if they would have traded De'Aaron Fox for maybe like a veteran player, maybe someone else. Like,
Put it this way, same thing for the Suns. They took DeAndre Ayton. DeAndre Ayton's a good player, just Doncic has proven more.
Yeah, but I think Devin Booker and Ayton are a good pairing.
Yeah.
I think they're just missing. I don't know what it is, but they're just missing another star, honestly. Like someone who can really like take over the game. I mean, as much as Kelly Oubre can help out, but you know.
I forgot what I was gonna say. I was good going. Say what? What do you think I was gonna say?
Kelly Oubre.
But
he's a star. You feel me?
No, but I mean,
he's a star because he looked good. Andrew, like, he don't have to play good
right.
if he looked good.
All right, okay, but kind of going away from the conversation we're having, right? If we're being honest, top two people in terms of looks and fashion, name them in the NBA.
In the NBA,
Looks and fashion.
I mean, if we're being honest, Oubre has to be top two. I don't care if he's not one.
Top two, but he not two.
But he has to be top two.
I would say maybe Shy.
Fuck
SGA, come on. He's on LeagueFits every day.
That man fucking wears.
He's cute, bro. What you mean? Bro, come on.
Let me tell you every fit he wears.
You gonna argue about who's cute?
Short shorts.
Who's
vintage? Hold up. Short shorts, a vintage tee, and then a fucking flannel over with a hat.
That sounds like an Andrew.
Anyone can. Oh wait, hold up. But you can wear that shit every day and it'll look good. But that don't mean you got good fashion.
Wait, isn't if you look good in your clothing, that's fashion? Your
fashion is what you make.
Not if you fucking wear the same thing every day.
Whoa. You hating on another man's short shorts, bro.
Yeah.
He's in your.
Yeah.
He's in your what?
What are you saying? He's in his family? He's in his short shorts.
You rock the short shorts. You rock the 4 inches. Don't get it twisted. SGA coming for you. But Oubre probably top 2 for sure.
But who would be with him?
I don't even know. I think he's in his own league.
Oubre? Own league? I fuck with that.
I'm just fucking with him.
I'll put LeBron up there.
You think so?
No.
So you think LeBron's cute?
I'm not saying cute, but
You said looks and fashion.
I think LeBron know how to dress. Cause he knows when to wear short shorts. He knows when to wear. What the fuck did they wear to that finals that one year? It was like fucking like slack shorts. I don't know if you
like
remember that.
Suits?
Yeah.
With the calves, right?
That shit was kind of fire.
You know who rocks the short shorts? Dwight, bro. Dwight be rocking short shorts.
Who?
Dwight?
Oh, fucking speaking of Dwight. High key, actually, now that I think about it, fucking JaVale McGee, high key, bro, his fashion, kind of on point.
He was like weird, bro.
Huh?
I was like,
Pierre cute, bro.
You think so?
That's his name, Pierre.
Oh, shit, for real?
Yeah.
You think?
I fuck with his brand, though. His brand was like Jug Life or some shit, right?
Yeah, something like that.
He
produces. He produced that one song with Quando Rondo.
Yo, his vlogs are fire.
And then he also streams, man. We plugging McGee right now.
but I do fuck with him heavy though. I mean, like.
So you a Laker fan, bro?
Fuck no.
Hey.
But I do fuck with his whole like career, like, you know.
No, he turned into a really good player after after he went to the Warriors. They turned him into a great player, and he's like, I'm out to LA. I don't think it was the fact that they turned him into a great player. I think they kind of just like
established
his role. I think he found his role. Yeah. Because coming into the league and being on the Nuggets, like when he first came in, like everyone knew he was the best athlete on the floor. For sure. Every fucking game. Best athlete.
You know he's vegan?
Yeah. But
he looks different from when he came in the league.
He's a little slimmer.
Yeah, but if you're on the Warriors, especially that Warriors roster, there's no way you can fuck up, to be honest. They dominated everything. All you literally had to do was roll to the rim. Because
catch these real quick.
Curry getting doubled. Clay getting doubled. He was with KD for a little bit.
Yeah.
KD getting tripled. So,
but I mean that's debatable though, because when they brought on Marquise Chris, I don't think KD was there anymore. But it's still kind of like you got fucking Steph and Clay.
But Chris isn't that good.
Yeah.
To be better,
and he's a hothead. So
Yeah, but I think he still has that same skill set though, where it's kind of like.
Well, he can shoot it better too.
You think so?
I mean, when he was on the Suns, he could shoot it a little better.
Mm-hmm.
He would actually take them.
Wait, shoot better than what? You're saying JaVale?
McGee, because
Yeah, no.
JaVale
JaVale can't shoot for shit.
Yeah, he can shoot.
saying.
So,
Yeah.
but that's what I'm saying. He should be able to do better because he has more in his arsenal. You know what I'm saying? But he is younger, so
Yeah.
it might take him a
He
little
has
bit,
time to learn.
like how McGee did.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
Yeah, I think we maybe in a few more years, but who knows, right?
What, Chris?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think he still has that raw talent. I mean, he's athletic enough to be playing with NBA players. But I feel like for a lot of NBA players right now, it's the IQ aspect.
Yeah.
Because like they're like a lot of people coming into the league right now are still built off like that whole AAU thing, and it's kind of like a lot of people playing for AAU. It's you're just trying to get your name out there. You're just trying to go for like highlights and whatnot. Like if we're really thinking about it, like Mikey Williams, who big ass prospect for sure. Like I'm not even like trying to talk shit about him or whatnot, but like for sure gonna go top 5 when his years comes up. But like.
They talk shit about him and they go on top.
Yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying. But I'm saying like the only reason being is because I think if I'm not mistaken, he wasn't even ranked number 1 prospect in his class. Yeah, and it's kind of like I feel like the only reason he's up there right now is because of his highlights, because his name's out there.
Yeah, you're saying his name is bigger than his game.
Exactly. Which I mean,
he's still young.
Don't get me wrong. He's a good ass fucking basketball player from like everything I've seen. But I think what a lot of people, or not people, but kids like nowadays is just like the IQ of it because they're playing for themselves in a sense.
So they lack the IQ.
Yeah, in a sense.
So like Julian Newman.
No, for sure.
Yeah, like Julian Newman. When he was younger, I guess he was cool. He's a highlight maker with his little.
And I mean, don't get me wrong. He's a fucking hooper, right? Like
Mikey Williams.
No, Julian Newman. Like he's a hooper.
Right.
But if you're comparing him to like
he laughing.
No, but if you're really comparing him to like college prospects and NBA prospects,
he's like 5'4", so
he can't hang with them, like you know.
Yeah, he gets his shit.
And as bad as it sounds, like it's for sure his height, and it's because he you look at his highlight like or his fucking high school mixtapes, he's playing against kids who are probably like 6'5", 6'6" at most. He doesn't have that experience playing against like people who are fucking NBA college prospects like that. And I mean, I guess it's debatable too. Like that Emmanuel kid, I don't know if y'all know who he is, but on his team, he's a little taller. He a fucking better shooter though, and he got a handle. And I feel like those two things kind of correlate to like the NBA's game today, where that's kind of like what a lot of people are looking for. Exactly.
Or 3D handle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I feel like that whole Julian Newman thing, we won't be hearing about him in like.
Well, his family's doing that with the Newmans or whatever.
Uh-huh.
People saying like, oh, they're like a value brand, ball family type of thing. And I mean, Julian Newman, not gonna. No. I don't think he got any offers.
I mean, he might be a social media influencer for sure, based off of basketball.
I mean, he was already a celebrity when he was like what, in elementary school?
I think like 13.
Yeah. Okay, not elementary school. But
he's considered like a prodigy.
Yeah, I think that was his nickname, right?
Yeah.
Well, you can't tell from your 13 if you're gonna get taller though.
That is true. It's not his fault. His genetics.
Like I started high school at 5'3", I ended high school at like 5'11".
Oh, that's all you know.
You 5'11"?
I think I'm like 6 now.
Oh shit! You hear that, ladies? No.
Hey.
Just kidding, Emily. I was just kidding.
He said 6 foot, 230, only 5% body fat.
He said,
if you think he cute, tap in James Rigoni. Nah, I'm kidding.
Tap.
Anyways, Emily, I'm sorry. No, but yeah, I mean, it's kind of. I feel bad, but
he can still make a good career out of it. Like if he does, like you know those players that like play football, or whatever, and they don't really get the chance or whatever they need. They're like, okay, I'm gonna make YouTube videos. And run it up right now with my skill.
Yeah, it's like that dude I told you about, the dude from the Philippines when LeBron went there and Kobe, that's his name, like dunked next to him, and that was like the thing all over social media and everything. Everyone was saying he dunked on him, he moved here to go to college. Now he's a model.
Yeah.
So Kobe Pares or something.
Oh,
Pares.
shit.
It's Paras.
Oh,
So,
okay. Yeah. That's cool.
So that's why his name was big, and his dad was a PBA legend. So I just don't think maybe he lost motivation for it. I think because he's tall.
I think it like the year it is now, it's easier to like if you don't get the offer you want or any, you can still use your skill to like monetize it. Like back then, you can't use like there was no social media.
Well, it's easier now.
That's
to be
what I'm
honest.
saying.
Yeah.
Like it's easier now to go viral. You know.
Say some controversial shit.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, basically clickbait. You know, just get people's attention. It's a lot easier nowadays. That's why a lot of artists aren't really artists, to be honest.
They're more like personalities.
Like they kind of just know how to like manipulate people in a sense.
Basically,
right?
that's the whole thing with social media. It's like they're trying to make people view them as like they're not a regular person. You know, like they don't poop. You know what I'm saying? Like their shit don't stink. You know, like that. Like people try to do it like that, and it's like people. I think a lot of people realize that, but like
they don't want to say it.
No, like people do say that, but it's like they say it, but they subconsciously like don't do anything about it. You know, like of course those people always have their platform for like being able to post and like in your words manipulate people, but like that person who's talking about it is also feeding into it. You know, like right now we're feeding into it because we're talking about it.
Oh, dude.
We're a part of the problem.
That's deep.
Nah, but for real, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because to them, publicity is publicity, whether it's good or bad.
True.
That's why follow us at Let Us Live.
Look. So since we're talking about artists, do you want to talk about new music?
I mean, we can. Like I said, I mean, I haven't really listened to all of it.
Yeah.
I mean, if we're being honest, I kind of fucked with that Joji album more than I fucked with the 21 Savage album.
From based off what I heard from 21, I didn't listen to a lot of songs. I listened, like you said in the first episode. I forgot what album we were talking about, but you said you like listened to the first 20. I think we were talking about Tory.
Yeah.
You heard like tons of snippets.
Yeah, I heard some snippets of like each song. I like went through them, and like his flow was just like it wasn't like sometimes
it was different.
It's different. Like I don't know if he's trying something different. I didn't listen to the whole song. I don't know, but yeah, I didn't listen to that Joji album. I fuck with him more as Filthy Frank, but from the songs I have heard, they're pretty cool.
Yeah.
And back to episode 1, that's simp music.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Joji?
Yeah, not Juice WRLD.
I think I played Joji one time, and Em was like, "What is this depressing ass music?" And I was like,
"Yeah."
I was Joji. She's like, "I don't want to hear
I
this."
think it's a vibe though.
No, it's good. It's cool to drive to at night. Or like if you're at the ocean,
Or you just want to cry. I guess.
Yeah. I mean, who doesn't, But, yeah. I mean, Joji.
So it was good, right?
Yeah.
No.
No.
I think it kind of fit like the persona he puts out there and like the music he puts out. I wouldn't say it's the best album out, but I think in terms of like what came out recently, it's definitely like for me at least like personal preference, right? I think it's the best from what were released in the past few weeks.
Yeah, 21's album was cool. I liked probably like 6 or 7 songs off of there.
How many songs were there?
Shit.
13?
Fuck.
Is it?
That's a good amount.
There's a good fucking amount.
I didn't really care for the Drake song. I didn't really.
Oh, didn't he
Really?
say some shit about SZA?
Drake, yeah.
And then
said
SZA
they
unfollowed him, and then she tweeted about it. So
Yeah.
and then people were like, she was 17.
But then she
was
tweeted,
20.
it was like, oh, it was 09, it just rhymed or whatever. She's like, but yeah, it's all love. Let's see,
SZA's still the best artist on TD. Anyways,
there's 15.
Don't listen to him.
There's 15 songs on there.
Oh,
Running was one of my favorite, and My Dog.
that's my dog.
But like
That's
the
my
other
dog.
ones, I can't, like, I don't remember off.
I mean,
off top.
did you guys listen to Big Sean's album?
fuck.
Did we talk about this?
I talked about this today when I was getting a haircut. Because he was playing in the background. I was like, yo, dude, I need to listen to this. Because, like, the parts I was hearing, like, it's kind of fire.
Did you like it?
Yeah, the parts I heard. Because, like, the only real song I listened off of like, Big Sean's album was the Nipsey Hussle song.
I mean, there's a few good songs on there.
So disappointed.
I didn't listen to the whole thing. You know, I fuck with 2088 a lot. They have one song on there.
Okay.
And then he has a song with Post Malone. I really only like the chorus on that song, and it's Wolves. You know, the shout out Dark Sport. But
trying to get sponsored so bad.
But no, because they made a cool ass promo for their clothes with this song, and you know they're Wolves, pretty dope. You feel me? So.
You're so funny.
No, but yeah, like, and then that one song with Janae, not 2088. I think it was with Janae and I want to say Ty Dolla sign.
Dolla sign.
It's like, put your body on me. Sing it to me, Andrew.
Stupid.
I think you would like that song.
Ty Dolla Sign, low-key he has underrated vocals for sure.
Yeah. Like, if you went to a Ty Dolla show, hits on hits on hits on hits.
Mm-hmm.
Even if he's a feature.
I also think he writes a lot of people's music as well. It's body language.
Yeah, there you go. And Ty Dolla's on there.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. But like Ty Dolla, if you go to his show, it's hits on hits. Whether he's a feature or not, he's the best art. He's the best part of the song.
I can see that.
You know?
Yeah.
And to be honest, he makes careers.
I think he, like, I don't know if y'all would agree, but I think he kind of has, like, that Swae Lee effect where it's kind of like the chorus makes the song.
Oh, like Unforgettable?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think Swae Lee's cool and all.
Yeah, I don't remember anything French says on that song.
No, for sure no.
Like I don't really like Swae Lee's, like...
His voice? His persona?
It's not like I don't like his voice. I just think, like...
Individual tracks.
No, like, I just don't like how, like...
This man's just trying to name every fucking thing.
No, but, like, I just don't like how he sings. You know, I feel like it's kind of like... It's not really, like, singing. Mm-hmm. You know, like, to me, singing is, like, if you're able to, like, hit a note. Or, like, if you're able to, like, do some runs. And I've never heard him do... Have you heard him do that?
No, fuck.
Like, I fuck with the song Sunflower, though. Mm-hmm. And that movie, good movie.
The Spider-Man movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good movie. But... yeah, I mean, Ray Sherman or whatever.
Your drummer's backwards.
When I first found that out, that's crazy. That was crazy. I found that out in high school. That was crazy.
Yeah, that's when they dropped. God. You know the album that disappointed me was Bryson.
Oh.
I feel like we waited 5 years for okay music.
Well, he got a Drake feature too, right?
Yeah. Which was good.
Oh, Drake hater.
No.
But okay, I mean, but here's the thing
though.
though.
His album for him, not because there was a Drake feature. They wanted basically Trap Soul Part 2.
Yeah, basically.
You're
never 5 years and then
you're
released
never
the
gonna
deluxe.
get an album better than the first one. You're never gonna get it.
Well, that's not always true. You can put out a trash album at first, but I think it was so high, and their expectations were he's gonna drop another classic.
Yeah. It's the same thing with Drake and Take Care.
Yeah, I can see that. I guess.
To me, Drake doesn't have another Take Care like album.
Fuck, for real?
What do you think?
No, I mean, I guess that's a good take.
I could say, I kind of Nothing Was the Same. It's pretty close.
Yeah, pretty close though. You can't say it's on par. And I feel like you can say that about other artists. You can say that about lyricists.
I guess so. Yeah. What did you like off of Bryson's new album?
I didn't even listen to the whole thing. But
was it because it wasn't enjoyable, or just
I would say.
Did it just sound like it's Bryson?
I would say just because nothing really popped out to me.
Yeah.
I think the first and the fifth and the last song were the best one.
I think the biggest thing though for Bryson is as much as everyone loved his previous album, it all sounds the same.
Yeah. I mean, he is happier now. You know, and he got a girl. Is he having another kid or no? I don't know.
So I'm not too sure.
But
yeah, people were hating on him for the times he wasn't putting on
it's
music. Damn, why is he so happy just posting his daughter and stuff? I'm
with the Weeknd when he was with Bella or whatever, everyone's like, oh, hope they break up, and I hope Abel does drugs again. I'm like, God damn, chill out, let the man be happy.
Yeah. No, but I don't know. I feel like
I just think he waited too long. You're good. Just double checking. You guys keep talking.
Oh,
you're gonna see it in the video though.
No. So.
Hold on, just for that, I'm gonna go check the camera to make sure it's recording.
Alright.
But you were saying something, Andrew?
You want to keep talking? Or we can just keep doing the audio.
Keep going. No, we're good. It's recording.
Oh.
I think he just waited too long.
Oh, to drop.
Yeah.
Oh, so it goes back to what you said last week.
Yeah, I was gonna say like my biggest thing last week was like the whole Kendrick thing. As bad as it might sound, like you don't think it'll have the same effect on Kendrick's album when he drops?
No. I think because Kendrick has more quality over quantity.
Yeah.
Do you think so?
Like his music is always really good music, but I feel like we shouldn't have waited 5 years for songs that didn't really stand out. Like if he wanted to, he could just threw this out like a year or two after he dropped Trap Soul.
Yeah.
And he could be like, all right, like he probably has these songs were probably recorded like 3 years ago.
No, for sure.
Well, I mean, then again, it's up to who's he signed to? Is he signed to anybody?
RCA.
It's also up to the label.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like if in his contract he has to make blank amount of numbers of albums.
Ooh, it is RCA.
Or whatever. Whoa, dude, you're a fan.
Shit, I'm A.
No, but like if you have to make a certain amount of albums in blank years, 3 years, which I think is kind of good to have in your contract, because then that way you get out of your contract if you want to drop.
Well, I mean, I guess that kind of goes towards like I think Frank Ocean had the same thing where I forgot who he was signed to, but he had to drop a certain amount of albums before he was out of it. Right? And then he basically what he did was he dropped music on Apple Music exclusively, which I mean
that fulfills basically.
The music was it was alright.
It was like when he was dropping like biking and stuff, right?
Yeah. But like he didn't really like put much effort into it, and you can kind of tell. But like that kind of got him out of his contract into making what he wanted to make, and then he dropped his last album after that.
Yeah,
he's independent now, right? So like all the money went straight to
him. Yeah.
I feel like that's really good that artists are becoming like independent, but I do think like when you're coming up, you need to get signed, because like
I think back then, I think now it's easier because you could have like a hit, and then if you
and live off it.
Yeah, you can live off it, but also spend that time of like if you're trying to be like a lyrical rapper, have a message or whatever. You have the buzz from that to keep you up like afloat, and then you can use like the downtime to like try to actually make good music.
See, I would agree with that, but if you're like an artist coming from nothing, which most artists do, come from nothing, like they need. I'm not saying they want fast money, but they need money. Like they need to be there for their family. They need to blank. Like I would say that like I'm not saying that they should sign like a 360 deal or whatever, but like
they just want that advance stuff.
Yeah, but like, and I feel like an artist needs to go through those trials and tribulations to like get to where they need to be going, you know? Because that type of stuff really teaches you the business side, teaches you everything, you know? And I think that really helps people and artists.
Yeah, I think the best thing is the best learning process is to actually go through stuff. And then you learn as you go.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I kind of feel like you don't, as an artist, you don't necessarily have to sign as a label, or sign to a label, I should say, because of how like so many big name artists are trying to be independent now. Like,
but
obviously, like
they
Frank.
have the name though.
Yeah, but I feel like that's kind of what it's turning into, is like everyone's trying to build their own brand now, because it's not just like you're solely focused on music anymore. You're focused on music, you're focused on like your social media influence, you're focused on like clothing brand, whatever it may be, right? Because now it's not just music, like people are fucking selling their own clothes, people are fucking posting on social media, like Kanye, for instance, right? He hasn't dropped good music in how long?
Damn, get that good music.
Damn, good music, and his label is good music. Let him live, bro.
Stupid. But you kind of get what I'm saying, though, right? It's kind of like, I feel like you don't necessarily need that label anymore, although it would help and it'll accelerate your career. I feel like there's enough big names out there trying to be independent now where it's kind of like you can kind of make it being independent.
Well, a few weeks ago, people were like thinking about the idea of Drake being independent and how like he would destroy
Russ
the
said
whole
that.
music industry. He's not. He's independent, I think, or he's like has a partnership with like somebody with Columbia. I think.
I don't know. I don't know what his deal is.
I think his just like distribution deal though. But yeah, they were saying like Drake, if he went independent, he would destroy the whole music industry and the whole layout of it. Because that's true. Like
that is true.
Yeah.
Biggest artist is like, I'm gonna do my own thing and I'm my own boss and drop what I want.
Yeah. Well, I mean, arguably the biggest artist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Arguably. He is.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know what I said last week. Him and Tory, arguably the biggest artists right now.
Oh, back to Tory.
The boy facing 22, bro.
Oh, I wasn't gonna say that, but we can go to that. But
Yeah.
Tory, I was listening to "Fell in Love" with Jonah the other day, and like Tory is just so versatile, bro. Like his career is like it was at the top of the world with quarantine radio. Then this whole Meg thing happened, and now I don't know how's it going for him.
Yeah.
Like how do I say it? And 22 and 8 months.
Oh, my bad.
No, like you said earlier.
8 months.
Yeah.
22 and a baby. But
But he's independent too, and he sold 45K or something, which is great for independent.
For what? For the one he just dropped?
Yeah, for what he just dropped.
But streams.
No, it says copies sold first week.
But how do you sell something on SoundCloud?
No, it's on Apple Music.
Oh, it's on it now. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But yeah, like he's so versatile. Like in that song, they sound like there's 3 different people on that track, and it's just him. And like you said, he has that Meek, he has that Weeknd, he has that Drake, and I think like "Fell in Love" is like the perfect way to show that that's his sound. Cause like that's his sound. You know it's him, and it's just crazy that he's able to do all those things.
Yeah.
And he deserves a lot more recognition than he gets, even before like all this controversy and everything.
So like kind of speaking on that though, like do you think Drake gets too much hate for that? Because you know how people say Drake has too many sounds? Like do you think he's overdoing it, or do you think it's kind of like the same thing? Because Drake has like that nasally, and then he goes to like that whole like Rasta theme where he's fucking, you know.
Yeah.
And it's just kind of like, I don't know, like how are you going to praise someone for being able to do all these things and being so versatile, and then like you have someone like Drake who's arguably one of the biggest names in the rap game and whatnot, and he gets hate for it?
I think, well, if you're the biggest person, someone's gonna hate on it, no matter what.
No matter what you do, but I would say he gets an okay amount of hate, and it's justified because he goes from like being in the UK, and then he starts talking like he's British.
The UK. I think I don't know. I think Drake would get more love. He should get more love.
He said
because
fake love. No.
More life.
They should show him more love, but because I feel like before he does those different sounds, he does something with one of those artists.
Yeah, and then he really
he did that song with like Dave, and then he started doing.
He really helps bring that wave. Like
so then you think in a sense like he's like what do they say
culture appropriating.
In a sense like there's a phrase for like a culture vulture or whatever the fuck they say, like
I wouldn't say
like
that.
how he's trying to benefit off of that.
I wouldn't say that because he's not disrespecting like them.
True.
You know?
But he's still benefiting off of it. Like he's profiting off of it, obviously.
Yeah, but like he said, he made the song with like Dave.
Yeah, Dave.
Yeah. And like songs with like Georgia Smith.
Who I fuck with heavy.
Yeah. But like see like him making songs with these people boosts them up.
Yeah.
And then he helps bring that wave to the mainstream world. Brings it worldwide. Because Drake is a global icon.
Yeah.
You know? And like that, like that's why I don't think he's like a culture vulture. Because he how to say it? He gives more than he takes from it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Because like he's in other words, he's kind of bringing like he's kind of opening the world's eyes to that scene.
But also, I feel like for like Block Boy JB, that song, right? Like he left it on, like he got the whole like that whole wave, whatever, and then Block Boy just kind of like fell off.
Well, Block Boy,
I feel like that happens a lot with like Drake will be like, "Yo, look, let's do this song. It's gonna go big, and you're probably gonna fall off if you don't put any work in." And that's what happens the majority of the time. Like, dude, after him and Fetty had the song, Fetty disappeared.
Well, it was a remix.
I know, but like he posted that everywhere.
Well,
and like Fetty was hyped
if you're talking
about
Fetty, that's his label's fault. They fucked up everything. He was on fire. They dropped blank right away.
I'm sure he had input on what songs to put out though.
Yeah, but if you listen to his music now, to me it's still just as good. But you have to look for it.
It is.
You have to look for it. And most people don't want to look for it. You know? And like I do think that he should have spread it out more. I don't know if it was his doing, his label, whatever. I do think it's his label. But
or he could have thought like, these are easy songs. They're just like and it's like throw away, just throw it on the album, whatever it goes, it goes.
If you got Monty on every track, you know, you still got Monty on a lot of tracks.
Yeah.
Well, they weren't cool for a while, right?
I think so. I don't know. But yeah.
So should we talk about Tory facing 22?
We can. I mean,
It just says he was charged with like the assault or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So
Did she press charges again? Yeah.
well, I think the DA or something, they like decided to like move in on it.
Mm-hmm.
So if he's convicted or whatever, he will be facing up to 22 years and 8 months, which kind of sucks. But like, I don't know. I wish we knew exactly what happened, because she did get hit in the foot by bullet fragments.
Is it bullet fragments or is it what?
I'm pretty sure it's fragments.
How are you so sure?
What TMZ
Were you
said?
there?
No, dude, everything.
But
well, supposedly, yeah, I was gonna say that's what TMZ said, that they got like the whole hospital records or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
Saying that that's what they reported. So
Yeah, on TMZ they said that. But yeah, I don't know. That sucks. I wish we knew both sides, like, fully.
yeah. I'm trying to look for that tweet I read earlier.
yeah, but I think the biggest thing though is that like no one really knows, and it's kind of like how like without Meg or like without anyone else who was like there, like without their like. Without them saying like, oh yeah, it was him, or without them
Meg
saying.
said that. She said Tory shot me.
Yeah, but that's one thing, right? That's one thing to say it, but then like, what if they go to court? What if they bring her in? What if they bring her team in? Whoever else was there, right? Like, what happens when they don't want to say it? How are they even gonna hold those charges?
Like if they don't testify against them?
Yeah, exactly.
I think they would just throw the case away if no one testifies against them.
Well, that's the point. So
Or
what's the
there's
whole
not
thing?
enough
Like, what's the whole
sufficient
deal? You know, like. I don't know. I'm kind of excited though to see what happens, but it's also kind of like what happens if it's just a waste of time.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like those cases will take a long time too. Like
Wait,
For sure.
like him being, like, he's gonna have to go to court for all that.
Yeah.
Who Tory?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like that process can take forever probably.
No, for sure.
Cause like homicides and stuff take like years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's why Melly's still in.
I felt kind of bad.
But
for him 'cause
I
of the
feel
whole
like
COVID
he
thing.
did do it though.
Tory?
No.
Melly.
I mean,
They actually
considering
don't have enough evidence. I think.
considering how much like rappers like lie in their music nowadays, like Tekka, you know, at least he admits it,
Well, off the
Yeah.
jump, he said,
It's for clout though.
Yeah.
I don't do
Which is
that.
cool.
I don't shoot no guns.
you know. But I mean, that's why you never know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but Melly's biggest song was "I Got Murder on My Mind," and
That's
then
true.
two of his homies that he had tattooed on his face
Mm-hmm.
while they were alive got murdered.
Yeah.
It was all for clout.
You think he murdered his homies for clout?
No, for sure. You
Well-
get your name in like the media outlets, and there you go.
But Melly was already
People
blowing up.
start being like,
He had that
Yeah.
song with Kanye already. and that shit
yeah,
was
but he's
blowing
blowing up, and then just imagine him being on every news station.
Oh, what are you trying to tell us?
Like
Andrew?
upcoming rapper murders friends.
up. We
Stupid.
gotta watch it.
Watch it, bro.
Stupid. No, but
If he
you
gets face tats, we
I
can't
see
hang
you
out
be
with him.
playing that shit in the car.
but you kind of get like the whole gist, right?
Yeah, I
Like,
get it.
like I feel like who knows? Maybe he said fuck it. Like I'm gonna profit off that shit, you know.
But that was his best friends though.
Yeah, I don't think you would kill someone that you have their name tattooed on your face.
Mm-hmm.
Even in an interview, they're like,
It's all a ploy,
"Are
bro.
those like friends of past?" He's like, "No, they're right there." I was like, "What the hell?"
Maybe he knew.
There you go.
Oh, dude.
I don't know, but I did feel bad for him about the whole COVID thing, where like he was trying to get like
He was trying to get sent home because they weren't like taking care of him, and he had COVID.
he had COVID or he was scared of getting COVID.
I think he got it.
Did he?
I think so.
Oh shit.
That's scary.
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know if he
They just
did
do
or not.
Florida artists dirty, dude. Look what they're doing to Kodak. Beating him up. And like, was he in Kentucky?
They beat him up.
They're like, the guards and stuff
Supposedly.
are like abusing him and stuff.
Why?
He said why?
I don't know.
High key though, if Kodak was out, he'd be top rapper right now.
Dude, Kodak's
I
been
hope so.
Kodak's been like blowing up since he was like a little kid.
Yeah, but that one song.
15, 16?
I think Flockin was 15 or 16.
I feel bad for Kodak because he's like really like getting like he's really learning how.
He's getting right.
Yeah, he's like really learning how to like put his like he's intelligent. Like he's really learning how to put it in his music now. You know, like and all this really started again with that I think it was a gun charge.
Yeah.
So, he is a felon and he lied on a gun license application saying he wasn't. So,
excuse me. I'm gonna just say like I said, he's like really working up to that, and who knows when he gets out. But when he gets out, he's gonna be a lot better person.
He'll still be top rapper though.
Yeah.
Like regardless.
Yeah.
So, I feel like he has a.
I feel like his throwaways are big though. Like you can just throw a song out there.
No, for sure.
Go off.
Yeah.
Go off, sis.
I hate you so much.
Yeah. I fucking hate you. Nah, but I don't know. I think Kodak, like, if he never had like the whole like jail and prison, you know, that whole stint and whatnot, I feel like he could have been up there with like Tory and Drake and whatnot.
Yeah, for sure. I mean,
I think so.
I really like this one song by him. What song is it? It gets me in my feelings, bro.
What was we talking about?
Kodak.
Okay.
Hold on. I got this real quick.
Oh, after this, we didn't talk about it. We didn't talk about the finals, bro.
Save You. That's my
Game
song.
5 tomorrow.
Never heard of it.
I like this song.
We're gonna get copyrighted.
Yeah, copyrighted.
Go see. Y'all can sing this to your girls.
Stupid.
Ready? This better be you on Saturday with your costume. This is a long intro. I'm sorry. Alright, ready? Sing it.
It's gonna be a 45-minute copyright just because it's one song.
I'm coming for the rescue. What the fuck y'all in? Damn.
We don't know the song.
We literally don't.
Well, you will because.
Oh, you're gonna be DJ? Alright, let's transition back to basketball. Let's talk about the Lakers are up 3-1. I've been saying they're gonna win in 5.
Fuck LeBron.
Whoa, you just said
Fuck AD.
You said he's cute and he dresses nice.
Fuck the guy that I think is cute and dresses nice.
Oh, he's about to go off.
I think no.
I think all my statements.
People are giving AD too much praise for stopping Jimmy. When it's kind of like everyone knows his game's like mid-range layups, shit like that, right?
Yeah, he had like the worst 3-point percentage or something
in the league next to Westbrook.
Yeah, which I mean, you just give him the Ben Simmons treatment, you're cool, but don't let him fucking score middies. If AD's fucking 7 foot, it's kind of like you expect him to stop him in the paint and to stop him from shooting mid-range shots. Given I'm not trying to take away from AD's like greatness, and you know, obviously he's gonna go down in fucking NBA Hall of Fame and whatnot.
Crazy.
But like I remember reading this shit today where it was all like that the Miami Heat are like the next big destination for NBA All Stars, which I mean, if you really think about it, who
maybe an All-Star point guard.
But who's gonna go there?
Jimmy's 30, isn't he?
Yeah, it's kind of like as good as Jimmy Butler is right now.
That
Like,
could be his prime though.
Like, what is he really gonna do though? They need like, if they really do want to get like another all-star or superstar to help them win now, like a lot of people who are available soon, I don't think can get them there. Other than maybe like Bradley Beal if they can work out a trade or some shit, right?
But I don't think the Heat should trade. Their core is like.
They're good. I think they just have to wait a few years, let him progress. Jimmy should still be good in another 2 years, 2-3 years.
I think the younger guys are going to bring the people. I don't think Jimmy's the name that's bringing them. I think the young core of how well they do, like how well they're doing in the playoffs with no experience, I think that will bring the...
As bad as Tyler Herro has played the first few games of the finals,
his shooting is...
I think he can... If with the right, like, you know, talent development and whatnot, I think he could be like the next Devin Booker. And I mean, that says a lot to Devin Booker's game and whatnot. But like, as far as like a pure offensive superstar, I think that's what Tyler Herro could be. Because like just showing it like in his rookie season and like, you know, like what he's doing right now against like these big name players in the finals and even throughout the entire playoffs, like, that shows a lot.
The only thing I don't like is whenever that motherfucker makes a shot, and
they
it's
praise
like
him?
the announcers are like, you know, and like before that he missed 6 straight.
Yeah.
Like he's a good player, and this is his rookie year. Like he's good, but I feel like to me that's a lot of hate towards like other players because other players are doing well also. Like Jimmy Butler is carrying.
No, for sure.
So and he's not getting as much praise. And back to you saying about AD for Jimmy, like it's kind of like AD guarding Jimmy. That's not. You say it's easy to like take away his shot. You say it's easy, but that's also the Heat's fault the way they're constructed. You know, sure they don't have Dragic, but Bam is what 6'10", 6'11", and what the Lakers have what McGee, Dwight,
AD,
and Bam hurt his shoulder just bumping off the Dwight.
Yeah.
You know, but did you see what Skip Bayless said?
No.
No, what he said?
That man said he tweeted this. He said, why LeBron winning another ring will be bad for his legacy.
What?
But why would that be bad though?
I don't know. Like, there's so many people saying like, oh, it's a Mickey Mouse ring, blah blah blah. But it's like, one, Kobe passed away this year. Yeah. You know, that's already like winning it for him is already a big accomplishment in itself. But also with COVID being away from their families
for like the last 5 months or whatever.
Another big accomplishment. No, you're good. But like, and then they keep saying like, oh, they didn't have to play. Before the playoffs started, they were all like, oh, the Lakers have a harder route to go because they have to face the Blazers. They're like, oh, the 8th seed. This isn't a regular 8th seed. But it's like after they lost like a few games, they're like, bro, it's the 8th seed. Like you're supposed to win. And then it's like the Clippers didn't make it.
Yeah.
And then it's like the Bucks didn't make it. Like why couldn't they make it?
Well, the Bucks were,
playing
were they playing the Magic and they were like losing? Not the
I
Magic.
think they lost the first game.
Yeah, but like people were surprised by that.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
and they were like the worst seed, right?
Yeah. Giannis is good and all, but like them not re-signing Malcolm Brogdon is what shot them in the foot.
Yeah.
This year.
Brogdon. Giannis just needs to be surrounded by shooters. He needs to kind of have like that. How the Rockets are set up in a sense where James Harden can ISO, he can do what he wants, but when he needs it, he can just kick. You know, he needs those people to be there where he can rely on them to get those buckets on their own. Whereas like James Harden has that Eric Gordon to him. He has that Russell Westbrook to him. He has that PJ Tucker in the corner whenever he needs it.
Oh, he's a sniper in the corner.
Yeah, no, for sure. Which I mean, it's whatever. Fuck PJ Tucker. But
he got
like Giannis has that. He has that in like Joe Ingles. He has it in Pat. What's his name? Pat Connaughton or whatever the fuck.
Oh, from the Blazers.
No, fucking.
No, he was on the Blazers.
Yeah. But like Joe Ingles is getting up there in age. Like he's not really. He can't hang throughout the entire game, you know. And I feel like the Bucks, like they just need that same system in a sense. But I feel like having Giannis on that team is kind of gonna make it.
But you want Joe Ingles on the Bucks?
No. I'm saying like Giannis in a system like one that James Harden is in, I think would work better than what the Rockets have. Is what I'm saying.
Why'd you bring up Joe Ingles?
Because I'm saying that's like
that's kind of what he needs. Like that.
Yeah,
gotcha.
But someone younger than Joe Ingles, but like can do what he does.
Well, Dante
DiVincenzo.
Yeah, he's nice. He got a lot better.
I think he can develop into something good.
They're really good in college too.
Yeah.
I think he's like an 80 overall in 2K now.
Stupid.
Whooper.
All with 2K. All right. So who do you think you think they'll close it out next game?
Yes, they win the Mamba jerseys.
I would rather them not.
Why is that?
Just because I think it'll be better for Jimmy, like to kind of like gain that confidence in a sense. Because I feel like after that one game of him winning and shit, like I think their heads got a little too big.
Triple double, right? 40-point triple double.
Yeah. Which, I mean, as much as he can say, like, he doesn't care about it, which I don't think Jimmy's the type of player to really care about stats like that. I mean, I think it did have an impact on him, though. Like, I feel like he finally felt like he got the recognition he deserved and whatnot. But I do want to see the Heat win another game, though. Because I think it'll help the rest of the team, too.
Yeah, the way I see it, though, is like, people say like, oh, the Clippers when they beat the Lakers on opening night was their championship. That's the way I saw it when the Heat won. They acted like that one game was their championship. Because after that game, Tyler Herro was getting interviewed like during the day.
Fucking crazy, yeah.
And then I was like that's not Tyler Herro's fault at all. But it's like the media at that point. It's like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Like they need to focus on the game. And like you said, I feel like that type of stuff makes them big-headed. Let it get the best of them.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I just feel like that's why they're gonna lose.
Yeah.
You know. So.
I think when they lose tomorrow.
Damn, he said when.
I think that'll motivate them to
come back next year.
Yeah, they'll figure out what those players that didn't do what they should have done.
Well, Kendrick Nunn is one.
Well, he didn't play.
He fell off.
Did he play enough? He didn't really play enough until he got hurt.
Because he was falling off.
Yeah.
Kendrick Nunn is really good. It's just that his rhythm is gone.
Mm-hmm.
He can hit shots here and there, but he's not the Kendrick Nunn we saw during the regular season. Yeah. And that's what they need. They're not gonna get it. But he is young.
Yeah.
So and he's from Chicago.
Well, that's what I'm saying though. Like if they were in like that win, if they're in that like win now mode,
which they shouldn't be. But
yeah, but I can see it though. Like imagine bringing on someone like Bradley Beal, who like you already got Jimmy, you got Bradley Beal, and now you're gonna have Bam, and then you'll have good shooters in Duncan Robinson and Tyler Herro. Like that could be a good team because Bradley Beal's a bucket. He'll give you a bucket when you need it.
Is he boy buckets?
Okay. But like you get what I'm saying? Like I feel like that's what this Heat team is missing. Where like as good as they are on defense, even with having a liability like Bradley Beal on the floor, like you have people who know when to rotate. You have Bam who's a good ass like paint defender. You have Jimmy who can switch on to anyone and be as versatile as anyone in the league. I'm not saying like that's like the ideal person you'd want to get, but I think that's the type of player that the Heat need is someone who can get a bucket when it's needed. Mm-hmm. And I don't think the Heat have that right now because as good as Jimmy Butler is, his game's kind of one-dimensional. He only plays inside, right? Tyler Herro can't really work on bigs. He can't really get his own shot off other than like maybe catch and shoot, but they don't have that like go-to offensive player where they can really rely on right now. Mm-hmm. So
I think this offseason will do Tyler Herro like good. I think he'll gain more muscle and adjust to the pro game because he's used to like not everyone's hella buff and shit in college. Yeah. So I feel like he'll work. His work ethic will be a lot better and he'll perform a lot better next season.
What y'all think about Kuz and
Fuck Kuzma. Kuzma's overrated.
Whoa, hold on.
I think it's hilarious every time Kuz gets the ball because he goes so hard at Tyler Herro every single time.
It's hella funny. Chill out. Kuz is doing good, all right?
He's doing good for the role.
You signed that petition, didn't you?
Stupid. Kuzma's good for the role he's supposed to be playing, but I don't think he knows he's playing that role.
Well, dude, Charles Barkley was saying if they lost, it's all his fault.
Before the playoffs started.
Before the playoffs even started.
I think so.
Why?
The Lakers bet everything on Kuzma becoming what they thought he could become in terms of
that's what he's
a certified
like,
bucket.
He's performing like that in the finals right now. He went back-to-back 15-plus points, I think.
Let's look at the stats.
But I think
he should be doing more, yeah. But at least he's doing it when the stage is big.
Yeah, but I think he needs to be doing more because for one, he's getting fucking cooked by anyone who guards him.
Okay.
If you ask me, when they played the Nuggets,
MPJ was cooking him.
MPJ was fucking cooking him off the same fucking pump fake and step back. Like, how do you fall for the same move 85 times in one series? But it's just like, bro, like, honestly, like, I don't know. I just don't think, like, I don't know if it's because, like, they traded Brandon Ingram and Lonzo instead of him or, whatever it may have been, whether it's, like, fucking LeBron being their GM, whatever the fuck, right? He wanted to keep them. But I think if they would have kept BI, traded Kuzma, Lonzo, and whatever fucking picks they wanted to trade, I think this Lakers team could have fucking gone 16-0 in the playoffs. They wouldn't have even, it wouldn't have been.
If they have Brandon Ingram?
Yeah.
See, I would agree with that, but Brandon Ingram needs the usage. He's not going to get that usage on his team. Because he's not a knockdown catch and shoot shooter.
Yeah, but it's like what was it, game 3
when they lost?
Yeah. Imagine if AD's having an off night, LeBron's doing his thing, whatever.
But it wasn't even AD having an off night. He shot 6 times.
Yeah, but that's because he wasn't getting the shots he was looking for.
But that's his mind. That's That's not them locking him up, and he was in foul trouble.
But
too.
okay, like regardless
Yeah,
of
by
that,
the second he had like 4 fouls. Or something.
yeah, but it's like regardless of that though, like if you have another like bucket getter like Bi, like you have Bi and Kuzma in the same situation at that point. Like Bi, he's getting you buckets regardless.
I think he developed to the player he is now from leaving LA though.
Yeah, I could see that, but I think even playing on a team with LeBron would have helped because if being on a team with LeBron can help someone like fucking J.R. Smith, like imagine like another year.
But JR was good like when he was.
He was more athletic back then.
Yeah.
But he's been a good defender, or at least average.
But I like back to what I was saying before, like last week and whatnot. Like I feel like LeBron, like I said, has a big fucking impact on the way his team plays, and that's not debatable, right? So I feel like another year or so with Brandon Ingram, like he still could have been the player he is now. He might not have the highlights, quote unquote, but he still would be the player he is now. He still would have had as big of a role. So
yeah, he would be the third.
Yeah,
and he'll get the numbers. I just don't think like effect wise it'll be good in the plus minus. It'll be good because he needs the usage.
Yeah,
and you saw that at the end of the year last year because he was putting up like 30, and his usage was up because LeBron was out.
Yeah.
You know, but as long as he's with the Pelicans now, I wonder if him and Zoe are gonna stay together.
I think Lonzo just has to develop. Like, he's already the pass first point guard everyone expected him to be, but I think Lonzo needs to really develop a shot to help his team because with someone like Zion Williamson on his team, like, you can't not be able to shoot.
Yeah.
You know?
That's why I feel like they should trade Jrue, though.
Yeah, he's on his way out. Trade him to a win-now team.
And get more shooters on the team.
His contract's hella big, too, I think.
It's almost a max, I
Too
think.
sure, yeah.
But, like, that would make the most sense. Getting more shooters on the team. I don't know why you guys signed JJ Redick.
Yeah.
They signed him to I think like an $18 million 1 year.
It was hella. Too much.
It was 1 year though, right?
Yeah.
Like 17 mil 1 year or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like that happening, like you just need. I don't even know why Jrue Holiday is still on the team. He's a good player, but he's not what they need right now.
Yeah, he
and
should
Derek
go.
Favors, they signed Derek. I don't understand what's his name. What's his name?
I know you're talking about.
He was with the Cavs. Like what is he?
He's a powerful, right?
Oh no, not a player. Fucking what's it called?
Assistant coach, GM, front office.
David Griffin. There you go.
Oh,
David Griffin's with the Pelicans
GM?
now. Yeah, he's with the Pelicans now, and like, what? You signed these dudes? Like, did you not want to win?
Yeah, that's true.
And like trade Jrue Holiday. That's all I'm saying. Trade him to the Bulls. You feel me? But
Stupid. No, I think that would be a good trade though because if you get rid of Jrue Holiday, send him to a win-now team who can give you assets like draft picks or something in that aspect, right? Because it's like imagine like, and I mean this is if it was ever possible. Like imagine the Pelicans getting a bunch of draft picks, which they already have due to the fact that they traded AD, like all of that. And then maybe getting a scoring draft pick, like maybe if they get LaMelo, right? You pair LaMelo, Lonzo, Zion, all of them. I think LaMelo is going to be a good prospect. I think he's going to be a score-first prospect.
I think he'd play better, especially if he played with his brother, though, too.
Yeah, and I mean, you kind of saw that in high school, right? But it's like you can play LaMelo at point guard, put Lonzo at the 2.
is that weird though? Because they both aren't knocked down like that.
I think LaMelo's going to be knocked down, though. I don't know. I just have a feeling.
Well, his brothers even say he's the best out of all of them, right?
Yeah, but not shooters. Jello's the best shooter.
Yeah, but I think LaMelo is the best raw prospect out of all of them, and I think he's the
like
most.
what 6'?
7?
Fuck, bro, he's tall as fuck now.
Yeah.
But I think if anything, if there's a talent in this year's prospect that's the rawest but the most like
Upside.
easiest to develop and the most upside, I think it's gonna be LaMelo. So
I feel like he might fall though.
I don't
mean,
think
if
so.
he falls though, that's like
But that's what I'm saying. Like
great for another team that.
yeah,
really needs
but I'm
that.
saying like the Pelicans, if they trade Jrue Holiday, can get enough assets. They have enough to trade to try and get LaMelo, and I think that'll help.
You think the Timberwolves will take him,
I think so.
or would they take Anthony Edwards
Nah, I think the Timberwolves need LaMelo.
or D'Lo? That's a nightmare on defense.
Yeah, but you got Cat. I think it'll be doable.
Cat what? Cat don't move his feet well either.
He's still something.
What would you put LaMelo at though? For one of the two.
Hold up, bro. I need to take a fucking piss.
Alright. You want to just keep talking while you go pee?
I mean, you can.
Do you want to just keep going?
Up to you. I don't know.
We can talk a little bit while he's going.
Wait,
Andrew's taking a pee break.
Keep talking on it. All right. Ew. Why you say it like that, bro?
Oh, my fault.
But anyways, I think D'Lo is better at the shooting guard. So LaMelo would play 1. Plus
That's a big ass one though, 6'7".
I mean,
But he moves quick though. I think he has the athleticism.
Yeah, but I want to say Anthony Edwards is a better fit. But if you're going like best available, it's Melo. Just because of, like he said, like he has the most upside. You know, there's one dude out of Israel, Denny. I don't know his last name, starts with an A, but he's like that too. Like he's so young, he's gonna be good. Yeah. But it's also like the Luka Doncic effect. You know, like it was before Luka, it was the Andre Bargnani effect, where it's like they're scared to take a European. Now people want to take a European
because they've been like pro since they were 16.
Yeah. You see?
And if you're cooking dudes that are like 25 plus, whatever, and you're like 16 years old, they're like, oh, that's the upside. We want him. Yeah,
but then it's like, they're like, oh, that league's not even that good. Oh, that league is blank, blah,
yeah,
blah,
but
blah.
you can say that, but like, if they're shooting these shots, that doesn't matter. Like, if you're able to hit that.
Like, you have the confidence.
Yeah.
Basically. Yeah. And I think that's why they want them now, but it's still a big risk. So, you never know, really. It's always scary. So I'm scared to have a 4th pick.
Where do you think your Bulls are? Who do you think your Bulls are going to take this year?
Well,
what, next month?
Let's just say.
No, it's this month.
Is it? I don't know.
I think it's like the 15th or something like that, right?
Oh, don't get my hopes up, bro.
I'll double check.
Discount double check.
NBA draft.
Who used to do that?
Aaron Rodgers.
He would go like this, right?
No, he'd go right here.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, okay. It's November 18th.
Oh, all right. But
the Knicks would take Cole. What the hell? They think the Knicks are taking Cole in?
They have 8th pick, right?
I think so.
What happened? Oh, that's good. But yeah, anyways, I think if the draft goes any way in this order, I think the Warriors trade their pick. To be honest.
To be honest.
Antetokounmpo. MVP.
I don't think he should have won the MVP.
Oh, relax. He has the best.
I think for his team, yeah.
Yeah, but not for the league.
But they did have the best record, so that has an account to it. But
I think MVP should be. Here, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I think MVP should count postseason.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Because then if that's the case, whoever ends up in the finals wins MVP.
Yeah.
And you think Jimmy should win MVP?
Yeah. No.
No. But LeBron should have won MVP.
LeBron should have won
Here's the thing, though. LeBron should have won every MVP for the past fucking 7 years.
It's just that the agenda changes every year.
Yeah.
Well, when Westbrook won the triple-double thing.
But they're trying to push Giannis to be like the next MJ. They're trying so hard to do that.
Well, I mean, they need a new face.
Yeah.
Curry was kind of the face for a little bit.
Like, make Luka or something like that.
He'll get his chance.
Mm-hmm.
But, I don't know.
But, like, people are saying Giannis is going to the Mavs, bro. If he goes to the Mavs, they're going to be the most loved team on earth.
See, but that looks great on paper, but, like, how will they play?
I don't think
I don't think they'll play. They might not play very
You don't think so?
Nah. Oh, we got sidetracked. Who do you think, my bad? Who do you think they're taking?
So if the draft goes like this, Melo, no particular order. Melo, Anthony Edwards. Who has a 3rd pick?
I forget.
I can double check this.
Obi Toppin was a good prospect that I like.
He's a little older though.
Yeah.
He's good though. He's really athletic.
I think he's NBA ready.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I would want him, but
Charlotte. So Minnesota, Golden State, Charlotte, Bulls, Cleveland.
I would want Denny, the dude I told you about from Israel. But at the same time, I want Melo to drop because next year it's loaded with small forwards.
Yeah.
And I forgot their names, but I think Jaden McDaniels is one of them. Shout out 2K. But no, but for real, he's nice. And I forgot the rest. But it's really confusing because, like, the NBA is doing a thing where it's the G League and you can come straight out of high school, right? So are you gonna get drafted, or
you go into the G League, you play a year, and then you go into the.
You can declare for the draft.
Mm-hmm.
So that team that you played for doesn't get you?
No.
Why not?
I
That's
don't know,
weird.
bro. I
Because
guess that's just
technically
how it
you're...
works.
Because you're getting paid.
Yeah, but you're getting paid from that G League team. You're, like, just how, like, the G League... I'm pretty sure the G League does trades and all that shit, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, yeah, and, like, I think Denver didn't have a G League team.
Mm-hmm.
So Bol Bol is playing on the Bulls G League team. But he's not on the Bulls.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, if they're able to call you up, wouldn't they be able to...
Mm-hmm.
I think it depends on how your contract is for that team.
Yeah.
They can be like, 1 year into the draft contract.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it just depends. But, I mean, I think it's cool, though, what they're doing. Because now, like, even though the NCAA said they're going to pay players and whatnot, I think the G League might be a good route if you need the money.
I think G League is the better route.
Yeah.
Same
Well,
thing
yeah, because you play against pros. So.
Same thing happened to Emmanuel Mudiay. He was coming out of high school. He went straight to overseas because he had to help his family.
Yeah.
And, like, I think that's the biggest thing that they need to focus on is...
Yeah, but I guess people's argument with that could be like, what, man? Well, he could have been, you know, and I feel like, you know, people could argue like, oh, maybe if he went to college, got a little bit more NBA ready, he could have been a better prospect, but he's still solid.
It's
He's
also
still a
how,
solid
like,
role player.
the Nuggets utilized him, drafted him, you know? It's all about opportunity.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying, like, Tyler Herro isn't good, but you have to get the opportunity to shine.
Yeah, well, that's also, like, kind of speaking on that, too, though, is, like, I feel like, I don't know, like, I think the Nuggets have so many raw prospects right now that they're just not giving it playing time to. Like, Bol Bol, I feel like he should have played in the playoffs.
I don't know why he didn't.
Yeah,
He played like garbage
MPJ, like, he got good playing time.
But that's
and
because Will
he
Barton
performed.
wasn't
Yeah, but it's like, what happens next season when Will Barton's back? Like, do you play him or do you put him on the bench and start MPJ or, like, what do you do, you know?
To me, they should trade Mason Plumlee.
Yeah.
Give more minutes to Bol
Bol
Bol.
Bol.
Let him and MPJ work together,
Yeah.
get their chemistry up, see what
Yeah.
happens.
And it's like, you have a pretty young team at that point. You have Jamal Murray, who's, what, 24?
You still have Gary Harris.
Yeah. And then Gary Harris, I mean, he's consistent.
He's slowed down, though.
Yeah.
Compared to maybe like 2
Yeah.
years ago.
And then you have Jokic, who's still pretty young. He's not that young, but he's young. MPJ and then Bol Bol. Like, you have a raw, young team who can develop into something good. Which I think the Nuggets might be fucking up a little bit with not playing a lot of them.
But they're more than likely going to lose Grant. He's a free agent.
Oh, yeah. He might ask for a lot, especially after his playoff performance. So,
You see LeBron talking to him?
yeah.
Come to the Lakers, baby.
Stupid.
2-peat. You feel me? Then the 3-peat.
Heat
And then
in
4.
7.
Not 5. Not 6. Not 7.
AD said 9.
That'd be
Oh, yeah.
crazy.
AD can't play that long, bro.
But
If we're
AD
being
coming to
honest.
Chicago, so it don't matter. You seen the hair.
He's stupid.
I told you yesterday. You seen the hair?
AD can't play that long.
Oh. Have you seen his hair?
He
He's
thinks
coming to Chicago.
he's
bro.
having. He thinks he's because of the way he's growing his hair. That means he's,
Stupid.
Bro, you can't tell me. Come on.
I mean, I can, I can, and I can't. I don't know.
I know.
All of them have the same hair. Are they all going to Chicago?
I'll take the whole Lakers squad to Chicago.
They all have the same hairstyle.
All right, but honestly though, like, I don't know if y'all remember when the Cavs had D Rose with LeBron, but I feel like if D Rose goes to the Lakers, like if you replace Rondo with D Rose, I feel like that'd be a crazy like trio, like D Rose, AD, and LeBron.
I say they need to keep Rondo though,
You think so?
because Rondo.
Well, Rondo and AD have good like
That's why.
chemistry. Yeah.
And then DeMarcus Cousins is more than likely coming back next year.
Yeah.
I would assume Dwight is staying because of
You
his
think
fiance.
DeMarcus is going back to the Lakers though?
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like I don't know, man. I feel like if DeMarcus would go to like if he would go back to the Warriors or like another team who he's already had history with, and like you know he'd get more playing time because I'm pretty sure DeMarcus Cousins wants playing time, which I feel like on the Lakers he wouldn't really get that because of how they have JaVale McGee and how they have Dwight Howard. Like they're for sure going to be splitting minutes, like regardless, because none of those three want to only be getting 10 minutes, 5 minutes, however much, you know.
Well, I mean, that's the really good thing about this team is that they might be willing to do that. You know? And DeMarcus, after he tore his ACL, he stayed with the team.
Yeah.
They let him rehab with them. And I think someone said that he posted something on Instagram. Yeah. So you never know if he really comes back. If he does, great. Yeah. If he doesn't, Dwight's going to stay. I'm pretty sure Dwight's staying because his fiance is on the Sparks. It makes sense, right? I think it'd be pretty weird for him to not stay.
Yeah.
And like the Lakers are the team that gave him the only team that gave him the last opportunity.
Yeah.
And like if anybody leaves, it's McGee.
Yeah, that's true. But I don't know. I could see like DeMarcus Cousins like going back to the Warriors or something.
I thought he was gonna go to the Wizards.
Oh shit, really?
Because of John Wall. And
True.
he's been advocating to get him together for the longest time.
Yeah.
But I think the Wizards are going a different direction now with your boy Rui.
Nah, Rui raw, bro.
So I'm saying with your boy Rui.
I don't know. John Wall is kind of holding that team back though.
You see that video of him, bro?
On the fucking in the like New York apartment or whatever the fuck.
Going up like the gang, the set.
Yeah, that's him though. You can't follow him.
And then he was like,
Well, I'm not following him. I'm following whoever recorded it.
Yeah, but he was happy about it. He looked to the camera, was doing it.
I mean, he was probably, you know.
That's like the whole D-Lo situation.
Yeah, but
when
like,
they're young.
why the fuck would you do that?
He was young.
No, not D-Lo.
Maybe but maybe the person there was young. Who knows?
Maybe.
Oh, that's
Maybe
John
the
Wall.
way I
And
was
then
shit
he's
is
like,
John Wall, yeah.
oh, I'm gonna throw my set with the rag in my hand.
Yeah.
Well, COVID though, you saw the people were in that room? Lee, 6 feet, y'all.
Gang members don't give a damn about no COVID, bro.
How you know?
Hey man, COVID fake.
Whoa, controversy.
Yeah, nah,
Go ahead.
Nah.
Interesting.
I don't know. That shit's
It's like
crazy,
how
bro.
he's putting his mask on and then takes it off for like 30 minutes and then puts it back on for 2. And then he's trying to actually talk, so he takes it off and then leaves it off.
Nah, but I mean, we'll see though. We'll see what happens this offseason. This offseason's gonna be a good one though.
Yeah, but who knows? They said the season might start in January.
Yeah.
COVID, I don't know if they're gonna do it again.
Well, supposedly the draft isn't gonna be till next month now.
It's the 18th.
So yeah.
I'm hella confused about 2K. I mean, obviously next gen is already gonna have the draft picks in it. But
Next Gen 2K comes out on November 12th.
Yeah.
We can talk about that real quick. You know what I'm saying?
why would they do it before the draft?
And they can always update.
Well, no,
it.
the systems drop.
Oh, the game. Okay.
And so it's a day 1 release.
Yeah.
So a week later, they get like, oh, here's the update.
Here's an update.
No, but I'm tired of having to update shit. Like yesterday,
Yeah,
2
this
days
shit's-
ago,
this
I
shit's
tried
fucking-
to. Bro,
This game's a brand new game.
sometimes I barely play. That every time I try to play, there's an
There's
update.
a fucking update. Yeah.
That shit is annoying.
Yeah. Maybe you gotta play more.
Damn.
Did you watch the trailer?
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That
The
shit
graphics are good,
so
but
realistic.
also, but then again, like that's not necessarily a credit to 2K. That's more so a fucking credit to like Sony and Microsoft for
Yeah.
making better consoles.
Yeah, I guess so. But they have like the year to work on that.
Yeah,
Like you can have a really shitty game on like a brand new console.
it's true. But I mean, in terms of graphics, like you can't necessarily have shitty
Well,
graphics
I
on
think
a console.
I think 2K just needs to become more realistic. You know, like if you can't snatch over and over again forever, you can't wrap around your back over and over
What you
again.
mean, I'll do that. Nah.
Like you can't do that career behind the back that everyone's cheesing
Yeah,
with,
yeah, yeah.
like all day long. You know, like I feel like they should be at least be a little more realistic.
Mhm.
You know, like the badges shouldn't be as powerful as they are. You know,
Well, I feel like they kind of did that this year though. Like last year, the badges were fucking like certain badges were like.
well, I think it's also like,
You can't do a lot without badges. Though.
Mm-hmm.
oh, especially shoot. You can't shoot without badges,
Mhm.
You
but
can't shoot with badges.
I don't have
You
badges.
can't shoot with
I
badges.
just made my point guard, bro. What you mean? Oh, did you do your slasher?
Yeah, I'm an 80 overall now.
Why?
God damn.
I made a.
Stop the cap.
Nah, I was playing high school
Yeah.
stuff. I made a slasher, a 2-way. All D and
Finally,
just
fuck.
straight up.
Yeah, dude. Finally, you'll finish at the rim better.
My verse 95.
You'll be like, bruh, why'd I go up like that? Why I lay up like
I don't know why
that?
you made a play shot.
Because I was like enjoying shooting. Like in my career, I enjoy just shooting the ball and doing all that crap.
Bro, you gotta tell Andrew how many cold spots you had.
I want to talk about this right
Is
now.
it literally
On park.
everything?
Everything,
on park, it was
everything
literally everything.
except the key.
Dude, the most shots he made in the spot was what? 3?
I think 4 for 11.
Bro, there was multiple spots with 0.
What
Yeah, it was
the
bad, bro.
fuck?
But right now, I'm hitting everything right now with the key.
I
He said,
hope so.
"In the key."
I hope so. Fuck. But it fits your play style better, which is good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
And my steel's 94.
Oh shit! What the fuck? That's
lock down,
crazy.
baby.
No.
I do want to play more. Like you, yeah, I got that Elgato from you.
Yeah.
I haven't really.
Content from Kyle coming soon.
Oh.
Whoa. Are you?
Follow me on K.
Can't see that.
I knew a PSN at K.C.5.
So ugly.
No, but for real, I
Yeah.
haven't done anything yet. And,
Yeah.
when I do.
Well, you have like your whole setup and all that, right?
My computer and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you have next gen. Boom, perfect time. Because people are gonna be like, I can't afford a next gen console.
Mm-hmm.
What does it look like? And you can just like
And I mean,
blow up.
and I did buy that new mic thing, so. Oh. No, but
Yeah, so you can record your audio. So.
yeah.
Yeah.
So that should be fun, and you guys can be in it too.
So,
You know, let us live.
And then they'll
Come
be
to
like,
2K.
damn, how you let Andrew carry you every game? And y'all just gonna be there.
You don't even carry now,
sidekicks.
though.
Fuck you,
Gee, bro, I be setting up the offense every fucking play.
Yeah, you give us the ball and you're like, all right, just make it.
We?
All right, I do all right in the paint. All right, fuck you, dude. I do point guard though. He's 6'4" point guard.
Bro, I have fucking Hall of Fame, 4 General, Hall of Fame,
Oh.
Hall of Fame dimer. I have everything on. I fucking pass it to this man in the corner. Waits for the defender to
Bro,
step
you
up.
know you have to wait 50 games for your cold spots to disappear?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Maybe
That's your
don't.
fault.
Maybe don't fucking. They don't. You don't get cold.
I'm just
you
not gonna
don't-
play till next gen.
You don't get cold spots until after 50 games. Explain it.
Really? I
Yeah.
didn't know that. That's crazy.
I'm only
Explain
gonna
it,
play
James.
49 games a
Well,
year.
there's like I don't know like half the shit about like the analytics behind 2K.
Yeah.
Like when people say like, oh, this badge works like 2% of the time or something. I'm like, dude, it's a badge.
You know why? They're
I don't
probably
know.
they're probably just reading like a blog post about it.
But
yeah, I know that.
But I do think like if you like put a badge on, it's like a placebo thing where it's like, oh, I have this badge, I should be able to do this, and then you do it. You know? Damn, it's like in life, bro. You know, that's fucking deep, bro. You feel me?
But in life, you don't have badges.
Hold on. 2 a.m. thoughts, baby.
2
Turn on some
a.m.
Joji, bro.
You said 2 a.m. thoughts.
Ah, it's 2 a.m.
Yeah, man, that song was fucking huge.
What was huge?
That song?
That man disappeared, Marcel.
Where'd he go?
Who the fuck is he? I never heard another
Adrian
song
Marcel
from
or
him.
whatever.
Adrian Marcel.
Ah, fuck. I'm so stupid. I was about to say he was on American Idol, but that's David Archuleta, Archuleta,
How the fuck you get that?
or David I don't even. Whatever. But staging on that song, everybody know me as AGE.
He fell off so bad though.
I
This
don't even
should
know.
still go though.
Well, I'm
The
the
old
AGDK
music, yeah.
never like.
I think it's because where we're from though.
Yeah,
What?
that's true.
Where are you from?
Well, where you from?
Shit.
Let it be known. Where you from?
Hold on, where are you from?
The motherfucking Bay Area.
You sure?
Well,
Santa Clara.
Oh, not us though, not us.
but you're adapting to San Jose now.
Yeah, bro.
You're a San
Fuck.
Jose.
He just
Stop-
moved to
stop
ESSJ,
talking.
so you know what that mean by his bank account, baby. He's rich. He's a man.
you got manager money.
Fuck. Nah. What do y'all think though? Is this a good stopping point?
Yeah, you guys are ready to wrap up? We are done. That was episode 2. Hope you enjoyed. We have a visual this week, so
If y'all want to see that, YouTube, Let Us Live podcast.
the only one out there too. Remember that. We're the only one. Kyle, would you like to say anything as we close out?
Yeah, thank you for tuning in, and don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button.
Yeah, and I mean, you know, if y'all fuck with us, follow us,
Mhm.
Let Us Live podcast, IG, SoundCloud, Apple Podcasts. We on everything basically.
Mhm.
Also, if you fuck with us, follow me, Drewdreezy, IG, everything else.
This man gonna plug every episode.
And yeah, I mean, fuck with Oubre too, man.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Yay.
But yeah, alright, y'all.
We'll see you next week.